HH, I gotta say that your boy Adolf is rolling in his grave right now because Germany have Sane, Gnabry.
Well, I did, but I smoked. I already told you.
You smoked once. You smoked once.
Is your name Brian?
No.
Okay.
That was random as hell, bro.
It's my narrative. So
You know what else you need?
what?
I need daddy. I need daddy.
What up, guys? What up? We're up with this piece, for this. It's going to be an interesting hangout because there is a topic that's I'm flabbergasted with this topic and so forth. But we'll get this. So let's tell you what's going to be on this hangout. So we're going to talk about Lewandowski. The Bundesliga tax, has it now finally stopped? Is there no longer any use for a Bundesliga tax? Has Lewandowski completely dispelled any notion of a Bundesliga tax ever existing to begin with? We're going to talk about Antony. It is confirmed. Antony will be joining Manchester United. 100 million euros. Have United overpaid? Have they done what they need to do? Is it too much for Antony? We're going to talk about that deal and what we think reacting to what that deal is about. Harry Kane on the double, 2 goals, domestic merchants. Can he say what's up in the UCL final? Can Harry Kane lead Tottenham to freaking glory? Can Kane be the top goal scorer? Because I think we're going to have a very interesting EPL golden shoe race between Kane, Salah, and obviously your boy Erlingi. You know what? I don't even know how to even address this topic, but we're going to talk about the whole Pogba situation. I've been reading some of the stuff, and I have some of the stuff all bookmarked, and you guys will have to help me to break down just what the bloody hell is happening with this Pogba thing, because it is one of the wildest, craziest stories I've heard in football. And I just saw the freaking Figo Netflix doc, which is freaking amazing. It's crazier than that. And I think that we're going to have a Benzema discussion. Benzema dropping a 2-piece against Espanyol, 3-1 to Real Madrid, and him winning the UEFA Best Player of the Year award. I want us to have a real, very uncomfortable conversation about Benzema and the season that he had. We're going to have that conversation. And also, as we always do, the UCL is here. We're going to talk about the UCL draw, our reaction to the draw, our reaction to the groups, because obviously next Sunday we'll be previewing the game. So for this Sunday, we're going to, because UCL Sundays are back, we'll be looking through the groups, both in the UCL and also looking at the Europa League draw as well. So guys, I welcome you to the hangout. This is where we're chilled out, we're cool, and we try and have some fun, have a few jokes, and really try to, put a smile on all of your faces and also inform you and entertain you. Feel free to drop a super chat. The super chat helps to support this show. We call them dubs up in this piece, and we thank you for your dubs, because these donations is what keeps us going and helps us to do this as a 24/7 job. So for that, I thank all of you guys. You guys are amazing. As long as you're not Talents FC or Daddy Oos, feel free to send in those dubs and super chats so y'all can say what's popping, man. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing?
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Good.
How
Not so
how
good, to be honest.
how Heineken? How great? How Heineken? How great, man? So don't worry, guys. I can see you guys in the background. Remember, guys, if anybody drops out, feel free to come in and I will try and tell you guys if there's any space for you guys. I've been trying to email StreamYard to say, can I have more spaces for people to come in? But StreamYard, these guys are bricks. They don't answer any of my freaking emails, man. So, guys, let's kick things off, man, because we have a lot of interesting stuff to go through. So let's just kick things off right now. Lewandowski. So I think it was Zeman who said that this guy's a bomb.
I've never said that.
This guy is Zeman. Can the host please present the stuff? So I think it was Zeman who said that Lewandowski is going to flop, and he's nothing but a Bundesliga tax merchant. So he dropped a 2-piece against Sociedad, and he dropped another 2-piece against Valladolid, including one absolutely spectacular, amazing goal. It's early. We still have a few games to go and so forth. I definitely want to see what he's able to do in the El Clasico, because that's going to be very key what he does in El Clasico. But things are looking as if Lewandowski is dispelling this myth of this so-called Bundesliga tax. And what we're seeing is, because especially with Benzema dropping a 2-piece, I think we're going to have an extremely exciting Pichichi race between Lewandowski and your boy Mercedes Benzema, although Benzema actually does more than goal scoring. So he really should outscore your boy Lewandowski. So Abdul, is it too early to say that the Bundesliga tax does not apply to Lewandowski? He's dispelled it, or have you seen enough to say, no, this guy is a true goal scorer? The Bundesliga tax was complete fugazi, and he is going to breastfeed in La Liga.
I mean, it is too early, to be fair. It is too early. And I actually disagree with the statement that you just said there. Lewandowski does do more than just score goals, bro. Like,
does he do more than Benzema? Does he do more than Benzema?
No, he doesn't do more than Benzema. He doesn't. But his link-up play, his hold-up play, his even dribbling, bro. Like, his all-round game, like, it's actually underrated because you never hear about it. With Benzema and Harry Kane, like, you hear about it a lot, but with Lewandowski,
I've been saying that for like a year on this show. Bro. No one listened to me. No one listened to me. No one wanted to listen to me. But you know what I mean? But whatever.
We're listening now, bro. We're listening now.
Oh no, sorry, no, Zeman, I'm sorry. No, it was Abdul who said Lewandowski was a bomb and he did flop. It was you. Sorry, it was you. Yeah.
You know how many Levin Disney tweets I've had to delete?
Thank you. No, Abdul. Trust me. I have a guy who works in like computer stuff. I'm pulling up all those tweets that you deleted because Lemdo, you were the main guy calling me Levin Disney and a Polish fraud. It was you. Continue.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, so far so good, man. So far so good. Like, the thing with Lewandowski is, bro, we have provided him with the service. You feel me? We provided him with the service because we got the Oos and we got the Ra alongside him, and then we got Pedri like behind him. You feel me? So he's getting the service. To be fair, he is slightly like, there is some times where I'm like, oh, you should have scored that, you know. But as long as he's there, he's a presence. He's a focal point, you know. For a long time, we didn't have a focal point in the team. Like, believe it or not, we were playing Braithwaite for a long time, man.
Come on, shout out to Braithwaite. Come on, give him some love, man. Give him some love.
So that's so far so good. So far so good on Lewandowski. In regards to the Bundesliga tax, to be fair to Bundesliga tax, I don't even think it applies to him because Bundesliga tax is mostly to like young up and coming players coming out of the Bundesliga, like
Anti-Movena.
Like Havertz, Shai Havertz
and Anti-Movena.
And like this guy has done it in the UCL for so many years, so I don't think it really applies to him, to be fair.
Zeman, talk to me. Disky.
Yeah, man. We went from having Luke with 2 U's up top, Ilyas Komash and Abde as our 2 wingers providers, to having Dembele, Rafinha, and your boy Lua. Listen, man, today, bro, that left back, bro, he was getting cooked, bro. They were absolutely rinsing him through the streets, man. But to be fair, man, now he has 2 creative outlets in Rafinha and Dembele that can give him the service he needs. And this guy, the first couple of games, I kind of thought he was too much into the link-up play to the point where I didn't feel like he was operating as a striker and getting to the best positions. But this game and last game, we seen him, occupy more of the attacking position, the position that we need a striker in. And he has been good so far. The Bundesliga tax, the Serie A tax, it only, let's be honest.
It's only applies. I know. It only applies to Timo Werner. I know.
It only applies to Chelsea. If we're keeping it real, bro.
No.
Chelsea and Manchester United.
No. Hold up, Zeman. Luka
Whoa,
Jovic.
Huh?
Luka Jovic.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Jovic,
yeah.
Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, this is
Andre Silva,
and this is kind of getting. But there is, but
I'm surprised you guys didn't mention Pulisic.
Yeah, but when it comes to players that have actually proven themselves over a season, over a couple of seasons before making that big move, I feel like with those, it doesn't seem to apply the Bundesliga tax. I mean, you look at KDB. You look at Gundogan who went to Man City, and then you just again
Aubameyang as well, bro.
Aubameyang to Arsenal, but then you see this is speaking of Aubameyang, this is actually you see this is what we've been missing. We've been missing a guy that can link up, because Aubameyang, bro, that guy can link up to save his life. He's at the end of the play merchant. That's what he is, bro. He just needs his tap-ins in order to score goals. But in general, man, he's actually been doing well. Shout out to him, that front line. Shout out to Todd B for making it happen.
Wait,
without you, this wouldn't be possible. Now, Rob, thank you for that, man. Shout out to Sterling for also making it happen.
Hokage, do you feel vindicated with what Lewandowski?
But wait, just before you go, bro.
Yeah.
You see, this is why Aubameyang has to leave, bro. Because Lewandowski, and Hokage can back me up on this, he plays every minute of every game, bro. Aubameyang, you're not sniffing the pitch, bro. You have to leave. You have to.
But I want him as a backup.
No, don't say that. Don't say, okay, you say he has to leave. 15 mil ticket to leave it. Why is your club twerking for 30 mil?
Have you seen the picture of Laporta? He had a blue eye, bro. Somebody punched him up, bro.
Yeah. No, he got.
The young agent. That's the young agent.
No way.
HH. He got in a fight with some of these. He got in a fight with some of these.
No. Someone sent me a deep said that Laporta, he basically he donated his eye to try and register Jules Koundé.
Nah, this guy was fighting with Tabas, man. You see, he's fighting with the president, bro.
Wait, what's it called? Hokage, do you feel vindicated that after all the abuse you took and everything, we were wrong with Lewandowski, that the guy is cooking? Or should we wait?
No, you don't need to wait, HH. This is retribution.
Hokage, what if he doesn't score any more goals from now until the end of the season?
HH, shut up. What is that statement, bro? No more goals for 34 more games? What the fuck
Hokage. Speaking of that, bro, Osasuna said 10 goals max.
HH said it too.
Show up. I need you to show up.
I did say that, yes. I did say that.
So you said 10 goals max?
I did, yes.
You said 10 goals max.
I have a strong belief in the Bundesliga tax.
Don't worry. Okay, wait. So wait. First...
Damn bloody fool.
That's poor. Also, you should be ashamed. Okay, talk to me. Do you feel vindicated?
Yes, this is retribution, HH. I go on Twitter and Barca fans like Abdul just said, wow, this guy is pretty good at actual football. He's not just a tap-in merchant. And I'm like, I've known this for 10 years. I've been trying to spread this for 10 years, HH. I was Jesus on a mission. I was Jesus 3,000 years ago, spreading this lore about Lewandowski. It's finally fine, and even Haaland is bringing a good reputation to the Bundesliga. He's sending the Premier League into Valhalla. He's a Viking, you know Valhalla, Valhalla. So Lewandowski, thank you. I just need to say thank you. I was salty that he left, but thank you. This is turning out great. You left. Our attack at Bayern looks way smoother without you. You're doing a good thing for your career and legacy at Barca. It's just great. I'm just so happy. It's like. I know we play Barca in the groups, but it's just so good to see Lewandowski playing like this. So let's see what he does in 2.5 weeks against Bayern, though. Let's see, because we know this guy inside out.
Oh, wait! The game is in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, we play Inter
Yeah,
next week, and then
September 13th, I think.
yeah.
HH, you know, the 6 games they're gonna be played like every other week because the World Cup, you know.
Bro,
Yeah,
this
like
is gonna be one hectic.
I
Oh
think
shit! Yeah, 13th of September.
Bro, October is gonna finish us, man.
It's every
Bro,
week.
October is
like
wild.
it's gonna be rough, bro.
So you have
October is gonna be rough.
So basically,
every
oh,
week.
hey, my birthday. There's so UCL night is on my birthday, 4th October, 12th of October, and
Oh wait, when's your birthday?
4th October.
I'm gonna try to send you a gift. I must.
Hey,
Don't get excited if I'm
Casey, I'm not coming to you because of that AVI. I'm coming to Barry instead. Barry, talk about Goldski, man.
Yeah, now I'm very happy, because he's getting the deserved recognition that he deserves, And I always hated when people used Bundesliga tax just before the season. I hate it, like I despise it, because if you look at the body of work that he does over 90 minutes, so like this guy ain't like a freaking Lukaku, like Tim's or Nunes and everything. His ball control is pretty good. His passing is good. His dribbling it's all right. So like, I don't get the whole Bundesliga tax with him. And he also got service like Rafinha. He was excellent today, even though he got subbed off. He was very good today. Also, Dembele, the assist for Pedro was good.
Who should have been a Chelsea player? Thieves.
No. Call him Dembele. Don't call him Us. He's a
No, Barry. I'm calling him the Us.
No, for you Dembele.
Okay,
we call him Us. That's all. But like, I'm happy. He's balling. The team was playing good today. Obviously, it's Valladolid. They're gonna be like a relegation team, but it's gonna be good. Next week I think we're playing Sevilla. It's gonna be a good test. And good spirits, good win, and we move. That's it.
People they don't talk about Sevilla, bro. Have you seen?
Yeah, they've lost their back line. Their midfield's getting older. Their attack's not consistent. They need a whole revamp. Bro.
So Sevilla are playing City, right? Man City.
No, they'll get breastfed.
They're gonna get lubricated.
Wait, Chicho, one last thing. I'm about to dip for a few minutes. I'm about to dip for a few minutes. Trying to give me a spot for a few minutes.
All right, man. Nice one.
Cool.
Casey, you thief. Talk to me, man.
So first of all, I just need to rip on Xavi a bit. Like me and Abdul were talking about this. This guy is starting Pedri and Gavi again. I mean, Gavi, man, seriously, this guy. Like he's so inconsistent, like throughout the game. He's good at pressing.
Casey, I need at least a La Liga title. If not, he's.
No, but if you start Pedri and Gavi, you're not gonna get anything.
No. Casey, you vouched for Xavi, so don't give me another crap. You vouched for it.
I never vouched for
him. Sure.
Yeah, but as for Lewandowski, bro, if you watch Bundesliga, him and Muller have a telekinetic partnership, and he is a very good footballer. Everyone knows that. I think it's only you who believes in who for some reason your club only buy bums like Werner and Kai, but so the tax only applies to you.
No, Casey, Casey. If you watch the video, I made a video in the park near my house, and I said that I want Lewandowski. I made it very clear that I wanted Lewandowski or Haaland.
No, but that's what I said. That's what I said. Chelsea tax. At the end of the day, it's Chelsea tax now because almost every single Bundesliga player is balling.
Okay, so you said if Lewandowski or Haaland came to Chelsea, they would fail.
Yeah, of course.
Get out of here.
Yes, they will.
Get the hell out of here.
Haaland will fail. I can guarantee. I don't know about Lewandowski.
Casey, if Lewandowski or Haaland came, Chelsea win the league. Very simple. If Haaland or Lewandowski came to Chelsea, we win the league.
Haaland will not score 10 goals with you. You're so bad. I was looking at the big chances created by Chelsea. I think you are 14th in that. 14th or 12th.
Casey, talk about Lewandowski.
No, he's a great player. Everyone knows that. It's just your club that has created this notion of a Bundesliga tax because you're criminals. You destroy players.
Are you finished?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Good. Wilson.
Casey, you're a legend.
Lewandowski, man, were we wrong on him, or is he gonna flop for the rest of the season, or are we just a bit too high? It's only a few games. I mean, who's Valladolid? Real Sociedad. Who are these guys, man? Who are they?
Like this Pichichi is gonna be so much fun, man.
Yeah.
I just hope that Benzema just stop giving penalty to number 7, man, and just stop padding. Forget that guy, man. He's from the road now.
Wilson, leave him. Wilson, he's suffered enough. Haven't said this one. Don't beat a dog when he's down. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone.
No, but as for Lewandowski, I don't know why. Remember when we were having that debate between Eto, when we were having the striker debate, Remember, I was just me and Montajo on it. I was actually defending Lewandowski. Most people on here were saying Bundesliga tax, but now since he's at Barcelona now, everybody said this guy was always an amazing footballer. This, that. But I get it, man. Agenda have to run, man. Now he plays for your club. Now we gotta hype up Lewandowski. But I've always said for me, like based on what a striker is supposed to do, he's the best of his generation. Based on what a striker is supposed to do, right? When I think about number 9, just put the ball in the back of the net. He does it more consistently. Sure, you could say Bundesliga, like teams open up more.
So he's a better goal scorer than Cannibal.
Yeah. Based what a finisher is supposed to do, because his goal ratio is way better than Suarez, especially in the Champions League too. But as for today, like he was really good today. He doesn't just score tapping. He was actually coming into midfield, playmaking a little bit, and especially that second goal. That was a quality goal. It's just that was like kind of Benzema.
That's crazy.
Remember that Benzema score against Barca in the Clásico? That kind of what it reminds me of. Or even Suarez goal he scored in the Champions League when he was at Barca. That's what that goal reminded me of when he scored it. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the Pichichi, man. I know Abdul and Casey, all these bumps were getting ready to clown Benzema because Benzema was so bad today, but he clutcks up, man. That's what you do. That's what great players do when they're having a bad game.
He was god awful on that
game.
But
they clutch up though. But they clutch up. They clutch
and
up.
Let's be honest. That free kick, bro. There was a player on the field from that.
No. Hold on, no. This is no.
That wasn't even
when is the Clásico? October when?
Is the middle of October, middle.
Bro, October.
I want to see Lewandowski, Benzema on that pitch. That's what I want to see. No, guys. October's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for us.
There is a Bayern Barca in October as well.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. There's Inter Milan 2 legs. Then there's the Villarreal, I believe Real Madrid. Those are
the Clásico is on October 16th, but see Barca.
Oh yeah, 26th of October. Yeah.
Is the Pie gonna leave? Is the Pie leaving Barcelona? Is he gonna stay?
I think he's going to United, bro.
See, my fear of this season is just like, you know how this season is very congested, bro. We saw it today. Benzema looked off it, like he was. I don't know if he was fatigued. I don't know if he was just not into the game, but we need a backup striker, man. Like we can't do what we did last season, and we saw what happened when Benzema was out of the team last season. And this season, we're gonna play even more games. We have the Club World Cup. We won the Champions League, so everybody's out for blood against us. So there's gonna be more games. There's a World Cup in the middle of the season. It's gonna be crazy, man.
So let me say some debates. Oh god, Paul, Labille, Pogba, Juju. Oh god, Mbappe to Real, Mbappe. Guys, we'll discuss this. That's the topic we'll discuss it because some wild stuff. We'll discuss that. Real Madrid 14 UCLs. Mbappe was put under a spell. Oh god, that's how. Guys, let's save it. It now makes sense. Let's say, oh my god, I didn't even connect the dots. Let's save this. Oh my god, because when did he put that spell? We'll save it. It's coming. We'll save it.
Actually, somebody said that Pogba he has to pull a lever to pay off his brother.
But you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Toure.
Wait, hold on.
Like Toure.
We'll get there, guys. Hold on, we'll get there. Taku NN says, a brief reminder. Osasuna said Lewandowski will have 10 goals.
Yes, I know.
Wait, Osasuna though. What went to your head to say that though?
Bro, I've never rated this guy. I never have.
Hold up. Until
Christ,
Lewandowski gets the 11th goal, Osasuna can still be right.
Exactly,
until he gets the 11th goal,
Valladolid is a Bundesliga team, right? Valladolid will finish 18th in the Bundesliga.
Wait, so if you never so if you never rated Lola, so for you the last
think about it. Every time we went up against him when he played for Bayern, he did nothing against us.
He scored, but his goal just didn't matter.
Hold on. Let me say okay, so David C. United fans, how does it feel to be on the outside looking in of this Pogba melodrama? Feels good to me. Lewandowski was always a guaranteed success. Relax. It wasn't always guaranteed because guys like Osasuna and Abdul called him a freaking bomb. So let's relax, man.
The guy go
Alps. Shout out to all the coolers on the 3 points. Oh Lord. Boo. Shane, I demand apologies. Okay, Shane was sorry. Actually, no, Shane, hold up. Until he scores the 11th goal, I'm not apologizing yet. Until he scores the 11th goal, I'm not
you're
apologizing.
back in Osasuna's comment then? Because you said you will not apologize.
No, Ziman. All I'm saying is that Osuna can still be right until he scores the 11th goal.
Oh, I won't be
Osuna's
right. He's gonna
thing
get
can
more
still be
than
right.
10 goals.
Guys, this is
He's
the
gonna
same
get
league
more
of
than 10
bonus.
goals.
This is like the 15 max, bro. This is the 15 goals max.
This is the same
I'm
league.
just saying. I'm just saying.
This is
Wait,
the
hold
same.
on. Let me get it. So Italians FC. David C. What the F, man? United fans deserve what's happened to them. Crying since 2013. Pogba gone. Focus on your legend. Oh God, Giggs. And number 11 or scapegoat players. Glazers in. Ooh, man. Mike Sox football. So Haaland, thank you for the dub, Mike, man. So Haaland, Lewandowski, balling, Bundesliga tax is dead. Unless it's okay. And HH Logic, pay 100 mil for a Brazilian winger who had less goals and assists than Jacques and Bash. Mike, I'll get back to this because I will explain my logic. Relax, I'll explain my logic with this whole thing. But thank you for the dub, Mike. Thank you for the dub, Rodrigo, man. Is Mattias Pogba right mentally? Those accusations will get there, Rodrigo. Thank you for the dub. We'll get there. RDS. This Pogba witchcraft thing explains a lot. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mike. But Antony is a baller, but my God, 100 mil. I will explain. Namdi Nwajide. I think Lewandowski will do well this season, though the big test will come in big games such as El Clasico, because Lever's biggest criticism is that he's not a big game player. Yes, I want to see what he does 26th of October in that game against his Bayern, and also what he does in El Clasico. I need to see what freaking happens. Guys, let's talk money. Oz, is your mic working?
No, it's not.
Oz, is your mic clear?
All right, AJ, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay,
Hurry up, let's go.
Okay, now. So this dub attacked me. So wait, where is it? So this was and so it should pay 100 mil for a Brazilian winger who had less goals and assists. Here's the thing here. Let's all stop worrying about the fees for stuff. All you need a player. You have to have a player. This is the fee. You pay it. Oh, it's 100%. No. This is what it will cost for you to get the player. If you can afford it, you will pay it. People say 100 mil. If, let's say, I've got 200 mil in the bank and I pay 100 mil, then you should chastise me for paying 100 mil. If I've got a Billy or 800 mil in the bank and I'm paying 100 mil, it's my money. 100 mil, I'm still good. So I can do whatever I want with my money. He's worked with him. He knows him. Martial can't be trusted in terms of fitness. Cristiano could be leaving. Elanga is trash. Rashford is trash. So the only kind of fully fit, dependable attacker United have that can depend on is Sancho if Cristiano leaves. So I'm sorry. It is a stick-up. It is overpriced. But you need to have him. You need to pay the freaking money. That's how I view it. Oz, talk to me, man. 100 mil. What's your view? Are you saying that it's too much, or are you the case of like, bro, beggars can't be choosers? You're being stuck up, but it is what it is. You're not in any position to negotiate.
I honestly don't care about the money because we needed another attacker, and Antony looks good. Look, yes, he plays in Eredivisie, so I don't know how good he'll be, but from what I've seen that he's done in the Eredivisie, I think he's good. It's just that will he able to adjust to the Premier League, because Eredivisie and Premier League are two different leagues. So look, the price tag to me does not matter. As long as it's not an English player, I don't care about the price tag. Look, bro, there's a massive English tax. This is the main reason why I hated Harry Maguire. Like, I don't know why English players are rated so highly. It's so stupid at times. But like when you got a Brazilian, a winger, he got technique, he got like everything that he can come, bro. 100 mil is not that crazy. And United, I blame you, because if we done this 2 months ago, it would have been 50. But because United are stupid and decide to wait, and then try to get De Jong in the meantime and fail at that, and you have all these stupid rumors and all that, like, what do you expect? If anything, it's all United's fault for making it such a difficult task in the first place. So look, Antony, I hope he comes good. The price tag he's gonna have to live with it, because people will judge him because of that price tag. But look, if he does what he does, I'm not worried about it.
Antony, you're a guy who vouches for Antony a lot. That's why he called Antony the GOAT and everything. 100 mil, huge price tag. Do you think he comes and he balls in the Premier League, or should we just be a little bit worried as to maybe that's price tag being too much pressure upon him? Or do you think he flops come the EPL?
Obviously, HH, I'm a bit biased when it comes to Antony. My real name isn't actually Antony, but I go by Antony because of this baller. He's going to be, I think 100 million at this moment is the right price for him. I'm actually very excited what he can do under Erik ten Hag. Obviously, he played in the Eredivisie and he had 8 goals, 4 assists last season, which isn't a very good season compared to other ballers like Gakpo. But I think what he can do, I think he could change Man United's fortune. I think he could be one of the cornerstones for Man United's future. I think Sancho on the left, Antony on the right, and then they bring in maybe some other attacker.
But I thought he was a left winger.
No, Antony's a right winger. Yeah, so I think United's I think they're building their future, and Sancho, the way Sancho plays, he plays a give and go type of game. So I think if Martial's able to stay fit, I think that front three could be very dangerous.
Who else wants to talk?
Can I say something?
Can I speak on this shit? I gotta speak on this, bro.
Okay, let me come to Abdul. Talk to me. Abdul, talk to me.
I think Antony's a good player, bro, but I think it's a bad signing. And I think it's a bad signing when you take Man United's position and their situation and context into consideration. Because they've just started a new rebuild, a new project, bro. When you're rebuilding, you don't go out there and splash half of your transfer budget on a young, up-and-coming potential player from the Dutch league, bro.
Okay, but I'll let you go, but quick response, and I'll let you go. The same situation now. What if Cristiano leaves? What if Martial still continues to have this injury crisis that he seems to have? Rashford is horrible. Elanga is a freaking brick. What do you do?
But you didn't let me land, HH.
Okay.
This is the reason why it's not the right thing to do. They should have gone out this summer and bought 2 or 3 attackers for more reasonable prices, some that are maybe more proven than Antony, because it's a big gamble. And when you're doing HH, if Man City did this signing or Liverpool, I wouldn't criticize it because it's a luxury signing and they are in a position to take a gamble. You feel me?
But here's the thing, though. You're right. Let's deal with now. Okay, you should have. Let's deal with August 28th. This is where we are at right now. What do?
You go out and you get Memphis, you get Abba, you get Gakpo for the same price. 3 players for the price of 1. I don't understand. This is my issue with this, bro. I have no issue with Antony as a player, bro. He has great potential. But what Man United needs, first of all, they need numbers. Bro. They're short in numbers. And second of all, they need to rebuild without adding extravagant players. Because tell me, if Antony flops, if he doesn't work out, what are they gonna do with it? They can't get rid of him. They just paid 100 million. Nobody's gonna give them 100 million next summer if he doesn't work out. So they are stuck with him. This isn't how you rebuild, bro. When you're rebuilding, you need to buy as many low risk, high reward signings as possible, bro. That's what Liverpool did. Man City got it wrong at the beginning, bro, but they started doing it over time. This is what Newcastle are doing. Yes, Isaac, bro, is a very expensive signing, but at least Isaac, bro, say what you want about him, I feel like he's more proven.
Nah.
That guy is washed, man. The Thomas is better than this dude, bro. This guy is washed as a goal scorer.
Luke de Jong is better striker than him.
Yeah. No. But my whole point is, he's a good player, but I think it's the wrong signing because we've seen this with United time and time again. Paul Pogba, Lukaku, Sancho, these big money signings.
The pie.
Even the pie, the big money signings.
No. But here's the thing, though, and I think because this is what I said to Oz. And I want to bring back Oz into the panel because I said that get the pie, but Oz said no, it's a bad sign to sign a player that already flopped at your club. I said no. You're not in that. You don't have the luxury to think like that. The pie 2014, 2015 isn't the pie 2022. He's a far better player now than he was way back then. So the pie would 100% make sense if you can get him for a lot less. And I think that's a guy who you can feel can create and get more goals. I don't know whether Antony will help you to get those goals that you need.
He will.
He's an exciting player.
Let me just finish my point. If they still go out and get like 2 other attackers or maybe the pie next to him, all right, okay, I'll understand it, bro. I'll understand it.
Abdul, why are you trying to sell Depay so hard?
Nah, but bro, honestly, I feel like Depay, he will do very good for Man United in their current situation.
Okay, let me break it. Vilton, what's your take on this? Vilton, come to Casey. Vilton.
No, but it's a very good signing for United. The money is not an issue for United because it's United. Like they're one of they generate the most revenue in the Premier League. So even if somehow Antony flop, which I don't think he will, it's not gonna be a big deal for them, man. Honestly, it's not a big deal, but they needed that type of signing, bro. They need competition on the wings because Ilanga, he's not that good, right? And Martial is very injury prone. He got injured in practice, for crying out loud, man. This guy is very injury prone. Rashford, he's starting to gain his form a little bit, but we all know he's on and off. Sancho starting to kind of seen the Sancho that we saw from Dortmund a little bit, but Antony. But this is the issue, though. This is going to be the biggest thing, bro. Everybody just going to judge this guy's on goal and assist because of the price tag that, which like when you sign a player for 100 million, I guarantee you, bro, his first game, if he plays bad, oh my God, what a flop, what a flop. Mm. But I'm betting on this guy to be good, bro, because obviously he doesn't start for the national team, right? But when he has played for Brazil, I've never ever seen this guy ever play bad ever, even once. He's always impactful. Like he's very good at tight spaces. He's dribbling is insane, and he has a rocket of a left foot, bro. This guy, bro. I'm telling you, wallahi, it's just, bro. This guy's gonna be the reason why we win the World Cup, bro, in 2022. I'm telling you, it's just, bro. This is
Brazilian.
Hold on. So wait, hold on. So you're putting your faith on Antony for Brazil winning the World Cup?
Has an impact sub, bro. Has an impact sub. This guy's gonna be. It's the same way. Wait. Let me let. It's the same way with Rodrigo. Remember Rodrigo in the Champions League? He was an impact sub for us, right? That's why I'm saying Antony's gonna.
But
be
he wasn't
that
the
for
reason,
us,
though. You said he
but he was one of the reason why. He was one of the reasons why.
But you said Antony is gonna.
Sorry. I misphrased my. Yeah, he's gonna be key because he's gonna be an impact sub. That's key. That's a key.
What's your front three for Brazil, bro? What's your front three?
We all know who's the front three is gonna be. It's gonna be Vini, Neymar, Rafinha. But I'm pretty sure, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, it might be Gabriel Jesus or Richarlison on that number 9 position.
Yeah, Richarlison. Yeah.
I mean, he's a good target man, bro.
So Casey, talk to me. Antony, how do you view, bro?
Can I speak on this after?
Yeah, I want to also speak on this.
So here's the thing, right? Man U's attack is dead right now. We can all agree.
Yes.
Except Martial, they don't have any players. I'm not buying this Sancho hype. The guy is garbage. So he's garbage.
Stacey hates on everybody, man.
Everybody.
Four goals in like a
Casey,
season.
Okay, thank you.
You can't judge him based on goal and assist, man.
Wait, let Casey land. Casey, Antony, talk to me.
Yeah, so I mean, they need someone like to just bring that spark in. And if this front three works, like I think Martial is very good. Antony, I think he has a lot of potential. But the third player, either it's going to be Rashford or Sancho. Like whoever is less of a break, he will start. I think they have a better team than Chelsea. I think they have they have two better defenders than you guys. They have a much better attack than you. It's only the midfield.
How is Chelsea involved in this conversation?
No, but listen, I'm trying to say that they need to finish top 4. Like there are no excuses for Ten Hag. I think Michael pointed this out. They have like spent.
Do you think Antony will be a hit in the Premier League? Do you think that he will be a success?
I'm on my knees, man.
I think so. Yeah, I mean he's a good player. Why not? And Man U, what do you say about them? They actually are good with their attacking players. Of course, barring Sancho. Remember Rashford, Rashford's season and a half ago was very good. Greenwood was very good. Martial was very good.
Okay. Mike, talk to me and I'll come to you, my mic.
Isn't it funny? After all the Glazers out protest, now they spend 150 million on 2 players. Now the Glazer Al's protest will die down.
170, bro. 170.
100. They have spent almost 270 million this summer window.
I'm hearing crickets. I'm not hearing any Glazers out. Like it's so
No,
easy.
neither am I.
It's so easy to quieten these guys down.
It is, man. It's just like giving a kid a candy. Then they quiet down and they were quiet. Okay, look. I understand the price tag is ridiculous, and he's a very good player. Antony is a baller. Like I watched this last game that he played for Ajax against Groningen. He scored an absolute rocket into the top left corner. My God! But how many times have Man United done this over the last decade? They buy these high signings. They buy Pogba. They buy Maguire. They buy another Brazilian called Fred, and they all flop. Have they not all flopped? Now you ask any United fan, can Rashford play down the middle? Probably 95% of them will say no. He's not a striker. He can play on the left wing, and that's pretty good. He's not a striker. So I'm a little bit skeptical about this transfer. Like I think Antony is a great player, but he's got a lot of pressure under him. And you could see when the money gets to some players, the transfer fee at least, it can get to their head. Look at Darwin Núñez. He decided he was Zidane 2.0 and decided to headbutt somebody because of the transfer fee probably and all the pressure. But I think Antony is a good player, but the transfer fee is just crazy. Ajax doing great business as always. 150 million they scammed United. 150 million for 2 players.
Simon, what are you saying, man? Have United been scammed?
There was a Dutch interview, right, with this guy that's very connected to Ajax, and he said that he went on to say that, you know, how he wants Ten Hag to succeed at Manchester United. And then he started cracking jokes saying that Ten Hag is really doing a favor for Ajax. I mean, we should build a statue for him outside the stadium because he's given us 167 million for 2 players. And it is true though. But you got to also check, like, the players that they've bought specifically from the Dutch league, they've all been a hit to a certain extent so far. They've been a hit. You know, Torres Martinez.
Yeah, Zima's too early, man.
No. I'm talking about in terms of system. I said as far as we've seen so far. Lisandro Martinez seems to have, once he has a competent defensive center back partnership, Malacia seems to have, made the left back position his own.
Yeah, he did good, bro, Malacia.
And then, with a player of that caliber, that's a Brazilian winger. I know he doesn't have that much great of an output, and asking 100 million for him is way too. 100 million is like, that comes with expectation. I'm sorry, you can't say the price doesn't matter when it suits a player that you like, because let's be honest, the price will always matter. I mean, that's what happened to Pogba. I mean, Pogba was like, every fan was getting on him because of the price tag he came with. The same thing happened with Griezmann. The same thing happened with Hazard. The same thing happened with Coutinho. Yeah, I'm like, players get judged by their price tag and what they can deliver with that. In terms of results, I don't expect them to be a complete game changer. But then you also look at this. Let's really analyze Manchester United's front line. They don't have a consistent goal scorer. Martial's not a consistent goal scorer. Is Rashford a consistent goal scorer? You add Antony to this team. He's not a consistent goal scorer. They don't really necessarily have a consistent goal scorer. Cristiano Ronaldo's holding bench and he might leave. So it's just like that front line to me, just it will be toothless throughout the season, because once you get to the real deal of the season, and then you start having consistent amount of games, the majority of these players have been known to dry out. So that's something that I still think they have to assess, because I feel like that's going to be their biggest downfall.
Is this a good or bad thing that United are doing? 100 million on this boy, good or bad deal? Given their current situation right now, forget about what they should have done. Given their current situation right now and where they are right now, Cristiano most likely could leave. Martial, he keeps on getting injured. Rashford is horrible. Elanga is horrible. Is this the right deal, or as Abdul says, should they have gone for Depay instead? Depay and Gakpo and maybe.
Bro, no, man. I don't know about Depay. Depay would be a cheaper option, and he would bring some more goals there.
You're laughing.
No. Like in terms of price tags, it would make sense to bring in a Depay, But in terms of backing the manager and giving him the players he wants, if this guy wants it, you have to give him the player he wants. You can't like that's the problem. You have to back the manager.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me come to Rob because Rob, obviously, being Dutch, going to the Dutch league and knowing a little bit about Holland and everything, 100 mil, Antony, good or bad from United's point of view, from what you know from Ajax and this guy in the Dutch league.
Well, I think it's a very good signing. He is very talented. He has a high potential, but I think they did overspend on him a bit. I think 100 million is too much because his goal and assist output isn't high enough to justify 100 mil. But he's very talented, very fast. He will suit what Ten Hag wants very well. But I feel that they overpaid for him, and maybe they should have spread the 100 million around for like two, 3 players, but this one player, Antony, might be more talented than all those 3 players single-handedly, basically.
I couldn't know. Rob just gave me a light bulb thingy moment.
Arteta.
No. Yeah, no. I think this is about Glazers out. What would quieten and dampen the mood? Depay, Gakpo, and the more sensible signings, or Brazilian, high ceiling, super talented, 100 mil.
Well, I also saw at the stadium that they're now banning Glazer out banners, that they're banning them, taking them away.
Yeah, they're editing them out.
No, but Rob, my point is that this Antony thing will do more to quieten the Glazers out brigade and maybe have like a division between should we be Glazers out or not, than going for the more sensible signings that isn't as sexy as a Brazilian with a high ceiling.
Well,
it's more tactical.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know whose decision it is, but you could be right, and it could be like Paul Pogba, for example, when he joined United, like a big statement signing, but we don't know if this was the player that Ten Hag wants or not, or if this is a board signing. We don't know. But 100 million is a bit too much, I would say.
All right, let me take some debates. Let me see what the streets are saying, man. So from shine for your boy, Sam Kleinberg, thank you for the dope Sam, man. Tabarez, La Liga refs will ensure Barca don't win. Ooh, interesting, man.
Bro, come on, bro. What is this agenda stuff right now, bro?
QC8. Nobody would care if Maguire equals 10 mil.
That's
the
a fact.
fee matters.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it does. I've said that.
Yeah.
Of course it matters.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, boy, Splash then. Thank you for the double splash, man. Sao Paulo gets 20 mil from the Antony deal. So Ajax only gets 64 million from it. I'm fine with helping Sao Paulo.
Justice cause, man. Yeah, let's yeah.
But hold on. Why do they get 20 mil though?
No, it's they probably have a sellout clause. They have a sell-on clause. It's probably like if you sell this player, you're gonna give us
it's not
a certain amount of
clause,
percentile.
it's a profit. Like they get 20% of the profit made on the player.
Yeah.
So that's why they were asking for more money, so they can get the bigger profit.
Yeah. Because see, it now makes sense now because man, because I was like, why are you rejecting 90 mil? No, you're not getting a 90 mil. They only because they have to subscribe 20 from that. So now it makes sense.
Can we ask we need to start asking questions because these men, this mafia called Ajax, bro, they've sold for so much, bro. They go out and replace these players with dirt cheap players. Where is the money going, bro? Where is the money going?
Look,
but
see no evil, hear no evil, man.
No, but the thing about it,
hold on, I'm baby goats. It's funny how the Glazers outmob are quiet now, bro. It's all tactical, bro. It's all tactical, man.
Look. This doesn't change anything. This doesn't change the fact that
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No,
We're
gonna see Oz.
No. Are you telling me right now? Or are you telling me right now that they? No, of course, some will not. Let me be real with you. There are those who will 100% maintain and continue to be like Glazer. Terry, for instance, Terry, he wouldn't change. He will still be like Glazers out. En masse, is it still going to be the same en masse? Guys, but like we just signed Antony. Why?
It's not trending anymore. It's not trending anymore. So
yeah, bro.
So shout out to your boy Dodger Thank you for the dub, Dodger, man. 100 mil for an Eredivisie player is crazy. Yeah, they say it's a record. It's an Eredivisie record. I think he might bowl them. Barca should send Gavi on loan to Man U. Glazer
God.
spending distracting yet again. Oh Lord.
Oh God, man.
Joan Gaspat, as always. Casey Abdul, give me a chat. I want to come back. #6. Guys, did you guys watch the Figo doc on Netflix?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it
but I know,
tonight.
I know
so
the
good.
case.
It is so good.
I know the case.
Let me not spoil, bro. It is so good.
It looks
is
really
so
good, not gonna lie.
It's not right. Trust me, it is so good. Like so much stuff you didn't realize. I was like, man, so much stuff you just didn't know. It is so good, so good. Like you'll like it. It's so good. Dr. Cranium. Oh wow, Kante injury issue started once he won the Pogba debates. HH, the rabbit hole gets deep. Oh, look, this Pogba discussion is going to be messed up, man. It's going to be a mess, man. Oh Lord. Talent FC. Peter File equals Grealish, 100 mil. Family Man equals Antony. Now, I think he meant something different from Peter File, but I don't know. Yeah. Let's not go there.
He's kind of right about that.
HH, let me say something real quick to respond to Abdul. Because Abdul, tell me what manager at United has solid credentials and rebuilding a team?
Dr. Oz, my friend, are you telling me that a man like Van Gaal, Mourinho, all these men are finished?
Wait, no. That's not my question. Have they rebuilt a team before? I need an answer for that.
I mean, Van Gaal has rebuilt some teams, bro. He
hasn't, bro. He's gotten star players at Barcelona.
No. Let's be honest, bro. Those managers are finished. Like the managers.
See, the thing, what I'm trying to convey is that Erik ten Hag, as much as you might not like rate him, he's already been in a rebuild team. Like look at Ajax. He rebuilt that team from the ground up. And what I'm saying is, I'm going to trust Ten Hag more than I trust Mourinho and Louis van Gaal, as long as he gets the time. Because David Moyes, he is known as rebuilding teams, but the thing is, he didn't get the time. Ten Hag, we need to see at least 2 or 3 seasons before we start making our bets and all that.
Not everyone can rebuild like
this. So, Anthony, is your mic working, bro? Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay. Can he do it? Kane. Can Kane fire you to Premier League glory? He's come up with winning goals. He's come up with loads of goals and everything. And you know that I'm one of his biggest enemies and his biggest detractors. I think he's overrated.
Such a hater.
I think he's overrated.
Such a hater, man.
I know hate.
No.
He's the third best.
Wilton, has he scored in a World Cup final? Has he scored in a Euro final? Has he scored in a UCL semi?
Has Benzema scored in a World Cup final? Like, bro, Kenny's the third best.
He would have if he was allowed to play.
No, he wouldn't, bro. He scored 6 goals that season.
No. Wait. Let Anthony take them out. So, Anthony, Kane, bro, what's it called? Winning goal in the previous game. 2 goals here. Last minute equalizer against Chelsea, even though that should have been.
He missed the penalty too, so I'm just saying.
It was fair. It was very fair.
So Anthony, can Kane? Because for me, I don't care about stats. We'll talk about the goal. We will talk a little bit about the Golden Boot race. But do you feel like second season Conte has his players? We know that when Conte has players, can say what's up. Can Kane score the goals to make you do the impossible and beat the impossible, which is the oil beast known as Man City?
Kane will always be a consistent scorer. He's done it many times.
I know, but not
in
the final. I know 0 goals in the final, but continue. Yeah.
But this is a 38 game season, HH.
I know.
What I'm saying, okay, listen. We, Tottenham, I think right now we're not performing as well, but I think it's the way we play matches. We sit back and we attack fast. I think that this season, this is Conte's first full season. I think we can do something special, HH. I think for the past, we're undefeated in the last 10 games. And I believe that it will only get better from here on. I think if we assimilate our players like Richarlison and Basuma and Conte, most likely, he wanted the likes of Lenglet and
No. This is I'm focused on Kane. Can Kane come up clutch when you most need him to be in those key games? Because he's doing it right now. But for the 38 games, can he consistently get the goals to fire you up to do everything? Because my thing about Kane is that he's a stats padder. When the pressure rises, he goes missing. He becomes
That's not
So
true.
Anthony, do you know?
Like this guy rates Lukaku, and he's talking this way about Kane.
Anthony, simple question: how many goals does Kane have in major finals?
That has nothing to do.
Ask a very simple question. I asked to answer my damn question. How many goals does Kane have in major finals? Answer my question.
That has nothing to do with the league.
Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question. How many goals does Kane have in major finals?
Answer, bro. Answer.
0. But that has nothing to do with the league. No, guys, that has nothing to do with the league. What I'm saying is Harry Kane, he can score the volume amount of goals to lead a team to a league trophy. I believe that we just need to consistently do it throughout the season. I think with Tottenham, like if I think back to the last Spurs teams under Poch, Harry Kane was scoring the goals. It was just that there were certain moments.
Hold on. No, that can be right.
Yes, he never scored in the final. He never scored in the final.
That's a lie. Henry scored in an FA Cup final.
No, he played in like 11
scored in an
finals.
FA Cup final. Don't lie. Henry scored in an FA Cup final. That's a lie. That's cap. That's cap. That's a cap. That's a cap.
What major final has he scored?
You are not telling me that Thierry Henry never scored in a major final. That's a lie. You are filthy, stinking lies. You are filthy, stinking lies.
It just goes to show how overrated
Anthony, keep talking. Anthony, keep talking. I don't doubt I'll come to you. Anthony, keep talking. Kane.
All I'm saying is, in conclusion, I believe that, okay, this season, as a Spurs fan, I cannot say that we're going to win the league. That's out of order, honestly. But what I'm saying is, to say that Harry Kane can't score 20 goals and Tottenham can't win a trophy because of Antonio Conte, it's a possibility. It's 1% maybe possibility, but it's possible. Harry Kane is good enough to be to lead a team to a league, not a cup. This has nothing to do with finals or pressure moments. We're talking about a consistent team performance in 38 matches.
No. But Anthony, when the going gets tough in those key games, in a key UCL game, a key Carabao Cup game, in a key FA Cup game, do you trust Kane to come up clutch?
He did that against Chelsea last week.
I'll ask again, Anthony. In a key game, Carabao Cup. Also, Anthony, don't get cute with me because that's corner shouldn't have even happened anyway because it should have been a sending of. Don't get smart with me. Don't get smart with me.
Let me talk about Harry Kane after him. Bro.
No. I'm going to Rob and then Delta next. So, Anthony, do you trust Kane to say what's up when the going gets tough? Yes or no?
I do because he's a world-class striker.
No, he's not.
He's
not.
He's a
world-class
striker.
No,
you can't deny it.
He's a domestic merchant. Stop putting world-class on the phone.
Can you name me 2 strikers that are better than him?
Wait, hold on. Rob, talk to me.
Let me talk about it before I leave. Let me talk about it before I leave. I just need to talk about it. That's it, man. Listen, man, Harry Kane.
No. Okay, so are you really about to leave?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
be very brief. Don't hog the freaking mic, man.
Okay.
I'll just meet you, man.
No, bro. Like HH, man. What happened? You used to be a skills merchant, a technical merchant. Like that was your that was your thing. You were a la merchant. You know, to sneak. That's what you were. That's the type of merchant you were. And let's be honest, bro. Harry Kane is all of that. I don't understand why you don't see it. This guy is an incredible playmaker for a striker. This guy is easily more. No, he's easily more talented than Son. First and foremost, he's easily more talented than him. And Son, I don't understand this. Okay, I understand if you bash Harry Kane with Son, but when it comes to Son, it's like you look the other way.
Z-Man, ask yourself what the Son does when he's not scoring.
Yeah. Son hasn't even performed in like a final.
Okay, cool.
That's my thing. No. I just wanted to say shout out to him.
He's doing Squid Games, bro. He's doing Squid Games.
He's better than Lukaku, bro. He's better than Lukaku.
Rob, take the mic. Take the mic.
Yes, I have a question. How many cup final goals does Lukaku score?
Preach.
Act Henry, Thierry Henry.
One own goal. He has scored in a cup final.
Has Hazard scored in the final? Has Hazard scored in a final? I don't.
He would have if De Bruyne showed up in our
Damn.
semi. So Rob, this isn't about Lukaku, who has a trophy while Kane doesn't. This is
What
about
trophy?
Kane.
What trophy does he have?
Serie trophy. Serie. Rob,
So if
now,
Kane goes to Rangers,
Rob,
he wins an SPL.
Rob,
He will have a better legacy than Lukaku.
Okay, let me meet this dude. So Rob, do you believe in Kane? When in going against stuff, do you believe that Kane can pull through and continue to be clutch and help you win a trophy? Because Tottenham haven't won a trophy because when they've needed him the most, he's come up smaller than Mini-Me. Talk to me.
Sure, he could. He has done so already this season. He could perform in the moments when it matters because he already has done it in difficult moments this season so far.
So do you believe that how much do you believe that he can lead you to a trophy? Any trophy, Karabuki, FA Cup, UCL, Premier League?
Well, he could pretty easily to like an FA Cup or a League Cup, for example, because I think the Premier League is too difficult right now and the Champions League as well. So I think a domestic cup is definitely possible.
Delta, do you rate Kane?
See, here's my issue with Kane, man. I believe he's good, but not at the same level as a proven elite winner. Like, even if Kane breaks the record for the most amount of goals scored in the Premier League history, he shouldn't be regarded as the greatest striker without winning the Premier League, of course. I mean, Jamie Vardy, he won his team their only league title in their history. So why can't Kane do the same? We got to give some criticism here because this guy, more often than not, flops in big games. HH spoke about it. He has scored zero. In finals, he doesn't show up. Not even in finals. You could talk about quarterfinals, semifinals. There's got to be criticism there to be taken. Now, I believe Kane is a great player. I believe all round, you could say borderline world class, not world class yet, because he needs to show up in the big games. But
Delta, can you name me 3 strikers that are better than Kane in the world right now?
Benzema, Lewandowski, and let me see.
Isaac.
Exactly. You can't even.
No. Seriously. Hold on. There's Benzema and there's Lewandowski.
Okay, so what if Benzema and Lewandowski are
Wait, let him land.
Nah, you can't be doing my boy.
I think
Wait, let him land, guys. Let him land.
This might be a hot take, but I think Holland is a better striker than
But
Kane.
what have he done in the final? What has Haaland done in the final?
He scored in a DFB Pokal.
Has Kane ever scored against PSG in a UCL knockout game?
Because listen, you know why? I believe
against Madrid. We scored against Real Madrid.
I believe Holland is a better big game player than Kane. I truly believe that. Like we talk about Henry, I believe Henry is overrated. By the way, like I don't care if he's
Delta. I have a question for you. Barring that,
right. Henry's the best player to ever play.
No, he's overrated, man. Not even close. Not even close to the greatest Premier League players.
Who is then? Who's better than Thierry?
Dude, even Ronaldo is ahead of.
Who's better than Thierry Henry? Who's the greatest Premier League of all time?
No. Listen, HH. As much as I hate fucking Ronaldo, I still have him over Henry in the Premier League.
Okay,
I have Salah over him. I have Mane over him.
Okay, cool. So let me ask the panel. Golden Boot, who wins it? Salah, Haaland, or
Haaland?
Haaland.
No.
Can I just speak on Kane?
Man. Can I speak on Kane? I gotta.
Okay. Let me roll Casey and then Milton. Casey, talk to me.
Bro, you have to admit he's the third best striker in the world. Like, what more do you want from him?
I want to play the major final.
No. Luka Modric was also at Spurs. I don't think he won anything. Does that mean that he was a bum? No, just tell me, was Modric a bum?
But
Modric left to a different club and to be great.
But he left, and then we saw what it was.
It's not in like Kane's control. Like Daniel.
Casey, yes, it is. Thank you, Hokage. Thank you. Why did he sign a long-term contract?
But during that time, which club was he really gonna go to realistically? We had Lewandowski, Suarez, Benzema.
You tied yourself down to a long-term contract, not leaving you. Because what if you're sensible? If you have a brain, 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. But you signed a long-term contract and said, you know what, I want to leave. No, you can't, dummy.
Bro,
You
he
just signed a
wanted to go to
15-year
City.
contract.
But he got tied down.
This
He
is so
wanted to go to City
ridiculous.
last summer.
No,
He
but
wanted
this
to
is
go
so
to City.
ridiculous.
No, but
Why-
also he signed a contract.
No, but
He
this
signed a
Spurs
long-term
team,
contract.
this Spurs seems completely different from what the Spurs team that Modric
No,
had.
actually, that was
No,
you could
no.
argue that
Trust
was
me.
better.
Under
2008 Spurs.
Pochettino, no, listen. Under Pochettino, that was like the golden era of Spurs. So
But-
Kane
but-
had no excuses not to win a trophy.
Delta.
Not even. No,
it was
he
on
had
the
no
red nap.
excuses not to win it.
No. It was on the
Delta,
red
we
nap
were
that they
young.
won the.
Wait, hold on. So can just have a piece on Kane.
Yeah, it
So
was
talk
under.
to me,
I
Kane.
think it was on the red nap, right? They won the Carabao Cup like in 2008.
And no, that was one day Ramos.
Yeah, bro. So how do you like blame Kane for it? Even Modric couldn't lead these guys to a trophy.
Gareth Bale could have neither too.
Okay, Casey, do you believe Kane will leave Tottenham to a trophy this season? Yes or no?
Maybe an FA Cup, yeah.
Oh, maybe. Hilton, talk to me.
It's just, before I go in, Ken, I have a question for what does Son do in games when he's not scoring? Can you please answer that question for me?
Son is trash too, man. I don't get what's the hype about this.
Because I don't see H. I was looking at H's Twitter page.
Abdul, next thing, and you're going to be given a yellow. I had that Squid Game comments. Continue.
Because I don't see you tweeting about Son anymore because you always say the sun rise from the east. Like when he's not scoring, he doesn't do anything. It's Kane, bro. Kenny's a world class, bro. He's a striker, and this guy can honestly play the number 10. But he is. He's England's best striker, and he's also England's best number 10. If we be honest with us, in the English scene, he's England's best playmaker, and he's their best goal scorer, bro. I don't know why you hate on Kane. I hope it's not based on.
No, it's Vilton. Don't go there. Vilton, don't go there. Come on, Vilton. Come on, Vilton. Don't be childish. Don't be childish. Come on.
No, but come on. You can't tell me this guy's not world class, bro. Like you can't give me
He's
3
not.
shots that are better than him.
He's one of the best strikers in the Premier League. He's not world
No,
class.
but you can't tell me 3. You
I have
can't
a
even name me
question
3
for
shots
you.
that are better than him, bro. You
What's
can't
your
even
argument to him being
I have a
world class?
question.
Though?
No.
Bro,
Let's
he's
go
a
to-
world class goal scorer.
How?
He's a world class playmaker. And when
No. Vilton,
don't
don't do that. See, Vilton, do that. We're living in a world where there are very few strikers. It's
That's not
mostly
his fault.
false
That's
and
not
so
his
forth.
fault.
No,
So is football worse now? So is football trash
Yeah.
now? Was back
It's
then football
different.
better?
So therefore,
He doesn't win.
no. So Wilson, even if he's the third best striker, that still doesn't make him world class because there are not that many strikers to choose from.
Come on, come on,
No,
bro.
hold on. There's Nunez. There's Haaland. There's Ciro Immobile.
Casey, he said Nunes.
No, but you said like there are not many strikers. I'm just naming them to you. There's
Casey Nunes is not a striker. I don't think he's even a
Come
freaking.
on,
I don't know. I don't
but
know what he is.
it's just what I don't understand though. You always say Ronaldo's trash because he can't dribble for some reason. You have your community you have brainwashed them thinking Cristiano never dribble, but Harry Kane is the perfect player for you, bro. He has everything. He's a very good footballer. I don't know why you don't rate him. I don't know why you don't.
No, but Milton, he's a great footballer, but the
But
guy
it just doesn't rate
do
him
under
though. I
pressure.
thought it's just like
I rate him, but he doesn't do it. He can't take it under pressure, man. He never wins a trophy. His cabinet is.
He plays for
literally
Tottenham,
crickets.
dude. He plays for
So
Tottenham.
if Kane goes to Bayern and wins the Bundesliga, does that
Nah,
mean
I
he'll
wouldn't
be
even
a
count
world-class
that.
striker?
No, if he
But
goes
it's
to
just though, back to
Bayern,
the
I
Kane
wouldn't count it.
topic. Back to the Kane topic though.
Yep.
I think with Conte is a very good winner, but again, Conte in cup competition, his record is very, very poor. Even the FA Cup, I think they should have a shot of winning, but I don't know. The league, I don't think they're gonna win the league. I personally think City is gonna win the league, or Liverpool might come back. But
All right. Okay. So before
I just one question for you. Barring Paul Scholes, have you ever rated a English player with a different form of
Joe
management?
Cole. Joe
it's
Cole.
just, do you think he break the
Okay.
Premier League goal scoring record? He needs 74 more goals to break it.
Who? Kane.
Harry Kane.
Oh,
I think he will, yeah.
He will. I think he will. I think he
2,
will.
3
Okay,
seasons.
Okay, look. H7. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, the guy's a loser, innit? And
Yeah,
I see
shout
you
out-
lot trying to compare him to
shout-
Henry, innit? You waste, man.
Wait, hold
Nobody
on.
was
H7,
comparing
hold
him
on.
to
Hey, Delta. I don't want to
Nobody
hear
was
from you.
comparing
Start
him
watching
to
football
Henry.
last week, bro. I don't want to hear from
He's a better goal scorer.
No, but you know what? You know what about Kane though? He built in. He has a team, like a good enough team to win a trophy. So you can't say he can't win a trophy. That team is good enough to win any trophy. It can be
I
a
guess you
FA
could use
Cup.
that. Yeah,
It could be a
FA Cup. I
Cup.
mean,
No,
Leicester
but
did win the FA
hold
Cup.
on. H7. Is it true that Henry doesn't have any goals in major finals?
It is true. He has no goals in major finals, but he's got 5 assists and he's got plenty of goals in semi-finals. And he's took us to finals though, so you can say what you want in it.
How do you not know this? Like it was like that's what people remember the Drogba and Henry debate. That's what people.
Yeah, he
used to
said, "How
do
you
with Henry."
talking for Spurs?"
H7 knows. No,
No.
H7 knows this, but he's
No,
the
it's
one.
not even
So I
that.
say
too.
Drogba's more clutch.
No, when people
You
used
say
to have
Drogba's more
Drogba and
clutch
Henry
for a reason.
debate, all people used to say Drogba scored more goals in finals. That's literally always been the debate. How do you not know this, Hitchens? Come on, bro. Like
He had 2 disallowed goals in it, but it's disallowed though.
98, he was trash in the final. 2000 Euro, he was garbage. If we're being honest with ourselves. 2006, besides scoring that goal against Brazil in the round of in the quarterfinal, he didn't do much.
Milton, I think Henry has
He was
like
good in MLS. He was good in MLS.
I think he has like 1 or 2 goals in the Champions League knockout.
No, but
right?
but overall as a player, I do think Thierry Henry is the best player to ever play in the
Delta,
Premier
why
League.
are you lying?
In the Premier League, I think he's the
No,
greatest player to ever play.
You don't
in the
need to
Premier League.
lie, you know. You
There's
don't
no
need to
lie.
lie,
There's
bro.
no lie, man.
Bring it up then.
Wait,
So
Kane?
the only
No,
the only,
Thierry Henry,
the only
Thierry
knockout
Henry.
goal I could remember is his against Madrid, and that was I'm pretty sure he only has 1 semifinal.
That was a
goal.
masterclass. Not gonna lie.
That was a masterclass, but he flopped in the final.
Wait, hold on. Let me take this debate.
This guy started watching football 2017 and he's trying to chat shit.
So hold up. Frank Lucas says, "What are you talking about? We still need new owners. Let's see how loud those Glazers out things are right now. Let's see how loud they are, man." Baby Goats, Vini, Gabriel, Neymar, Rafinha, are Brazil back? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Let's see what happens at the World Cup. No. Let's see what happens at the World Cup.
Yes.
Political thoughts. Hope, I respect your opinion, but your negative prejudice on Kane is unwarranted. Recently, he's coming clutch. His stats is fabulous. Give him his flowers. He is starting off very well. He has been clutching all of these games. Whimsical, come the end of the season, let us assess him fully. What he's doing so far, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, because for me, I'm a clutch merchant. I'm about you scoring and getting those goals. So he started well. Whimsical thought, come the end of the season, let's see whether he scores in crucial games. Because if he scores in crucial games but his team lets him down, I'm all good. But what I don't like is when it comes to those big games, you don't. If Kane scores but his team lets him down and concedes more goals, Kane, you did what you could. I need him to score in that semi. I need him to score in that final. But Rigo Rodgers, Mbappe missed today was crazy. Pogba cost is working. We'll get there. SB, HH, name 3 strikers better than Kane in the world. There are 3 strikers don't even exist in the world, bro. Because we live in a world with no strikers.
Haaland, Leva, and Benzema, bro.
No, you can't say Haaland.
That's what I said.
You can't say Haaland, bro.
Hold on. Via ZC, if Kane is a domestic merchant, then so is the guy who was voted the best player at the World Cup in 2018.
No, he wasn't.
Via ZC, the best player in World Cup 2018 had 1 good tournament. Useless in the UCL bottle job. Thank you for that.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
Shout out to Low. LSG, your club has no history. And Messi is finished. Let's be honest.
Mo.
And Mbappe stayed for the money. That's greedy piece of not the
Damn.
club. You piece of crap, clown ass loser.
That's a nice final
Thank
goal.
you, Mo, my guy.
That's a nice final goal for Henry.
Wait, why did you add like elements to that super chat?
No, I mean, I got carried away. I was always get carried away. Okay, so guys, let's get uncomfortable, guys. Are you ready to get uncomfortable?
We've seen worse in life, man.
No, I'm not sure. Okay, guys.
What's this switch about, bro?
Guys. Okay. Let me start by saying this. It makes sense now.
What's this curse about?
No. Hold up. You can't. Nobody can criticize Mbappe for missing that penalty. It wasn't him. So therefore, it doesn't count. So therefore, today is the day. Streets. That's Mbappe penalty miss. You can't hold it against Mbappe. He was caught.
So why couldn't you do the stream then?
I didn't know he was under a freaking course then. I know now.
Oh, but see, it ain't that deep. It's just a penalty miss, bro.
No, if I knew now what I knew then, of course I'd have done the stream and say, hey guys.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, he was caused. So, okay, because I have to pull up a crazy thing. So let's just run it through. So some days ago, people said Mattias Pogba is about to release this video. I said, well, exposing some stuff with his Pogba. I was like, wait, these guys are cool. I always go on Pogba's Insta, they're dancing together and they seem really close. What the hell? Story gets released today where Pogba says that he's been extorted for, I think, is it 18 million? I think it's that 15 or 18 million from a gang.
It's 13
million of a gang that includes his brother, Mattias Pogba. And that's, they came to the Juve training center and they demanded all of these things from him and everything. So that he's been blackmailed and extorted. So Mattias Pogba on Twitter, he started to release a lot of stuff. So and I'm going to go through this up, but this is the one that I thought was the most crazy. So before I say this, so Part of what Mattias Pogba revealed was Pogba got a witch doctor to put a hex and a curse on Mbappe. I'll say it again for the kids at the back. Please, guys, drop a like because we're getting in this. So I'm constant crack. Please drop a like. Please drop a like. Please drop a like, guys. Please like the vid. Thank you. I appreciate the like for that vid. Thank you, guys. Drop a like. Mattias Pogba said that Paul Pogba hired a witch doctor to put a curse on Mbappe.
When did this happen? When did he put the curse?
It doesn't.
A time scale isn't given. So
It must be before. It must be before the Euros.
No, if
has to be.
No, if it's before the Euro, Mbappe just had one of his best seasons last season. He could have won the Ballon d'Or if PSG.
So this is from Mattias Pogba and the translation. So, Kylian, now do you understand? I've nothing against you. My words are for your good. Everything is true and proven. The Marabout is known. Sorry to this brother, a so-called Muslim deep in witchcraft. It's never good to have a hypocrite and a traitor near you. Guys, as I said again, this is one of the more wildest things that I've ever seen. And it continues. Mattias Pogba, it's not about money. You implicated me in spite of myself. I almost died because of you. You left me in the hole while fleeing, and you want to play innocent. When everything is said, people will see that there is no more coward, there's no more traitor, and there is no more of a hypocrite than you on this earth. Very deep stuff. You see, what's in the words of Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, no one wins when the family feuds. No one wins when the family feuds.
So does it say why he wanted Mbappe hexed? Like what reason? What benefit? Does he want to be the star boy of France and he doesn't like Mbappe is the star boy of France?
You see, Mattias hasn't revealed that. All we know is that he wanted to put a hex on Mbappe. Maybe we'll find out more, but all we know from Mattias is that the big bombshell was he put a hex on
I want to know when did he do it because Mbappe just had a world-class season last season.
But guys, you see, we have to be very fair here.
He was the second best player in the world last season.
No, but see, guys, you have to be very fair here. Look, see. Whenever these things happen, you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Because you need veracity. You need proof, truth. Now, what worries me is Pogba hasn't come out to deny the hex on Mbappe. Or maybe he'll come out, but all Pogba has said is, I have been extorted for 13 mil from a gang that includes my brother. So, I want guys to... My thoughts on this is, I'm shocked. Because this is such a wild, crazy thing to happen from your own family that is trying to extort you. And just the kinds of things that he's saying and how he's just attacking his own brother is wild. It's completely wild. Abdul, what do you even say? What the hell do you even say to this stuff?
I mean, HH, you have to understand that if they're trying to blackmail him, they're clearly using this. They're clearly doing all of this because he's not agreed to pay them their money. You feel me? Because otherwise they would have kept quiet.
Wait, Abdul, here's my thing though. 13 mil? Bro, he's your bro. Okay, see, now, this is now where I'm just now trying to assume. Maybe I'm wrong. But I would assume, again, I'd be wrong, but I would assume that you seem close. Bro, you want anything? Here, take. I'm sure he's given them houses, he's helped them out financially, and so forth. How are we in a situation where your brother owes you 13 million?
I'm sorry to say this, but ever since that Molina thing came out, French people, they're tapped in the head, French people, like...
Shout out to Veronique Rabiot, man. Shout out to Rabiot as well, man.
Yeah, ever since Molina came out and exposed the French football, bro, nothing surprises me anymore. And this is why I think if Molina hadn't done everything he did last year, I think this would have surprised me even more. But bro, like we've heard of crazy stuff coming out of that French national team, bro. We've heard
no. What makes it crazy is the family.
Yeah.
And what makes it even crazy is these guys are close. Like these, it's not as if like, oh, this brother that we've never heard of. We always see them together as a three.
But
hang together as a three.
I want to be honest though. Like you know why it doesn't really surprise me that much, bro, is because you have to understand where these footballers come from, bro. They come from like the ghettos, bro. They come from the
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
Most of them, if not all of them, they come
Yeah,
from
most
the
of them,
ghettos.
yes.
Yeah, they come from the ghettos, and what's it called? They usually start out like being influenced by gangs, by mobs, and it doesn't surprise me that these things follow you through life, especially if you become successful, because these guys want a piece of you, bro.
But you know what is so mad is, I can get that's where you're coming from, but once your brother makes it, you should be good. Because you're like, bro, man, I have a brother of mine who, if I need anything,
It's true.
I
yeah.
should be good.
But
It is what it is. Like, again, like,
yeah.
we're all assuming because we don't know the details of how, because it's very easy to be like, hey, well, you should be good, but we just never know.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest, because to take this into my own personal life, like my father and his brothers, they don't act like brothers. They don't have any good relationship, and they always fight, bro. Like they don't.
Same as my family as well. Same as well.
And no, it's serious, bro. It's serious. And sometimes, actually, believe it or not, you can end up falling out and hating your brother more than you can hate any unknown person, because they have, I don't know, it hits harder, bro. It hits harder when they turn on you. And we never know the relationship he has to his brother. We would assume that because they're brothers, they must be on the same page.
Oh, no.
That's not
Again,
always the case.
No. Like my mother's family is pretty much a mess. They hate, like, there are deep rooted hatred within one another. But my thing there is that they've always had, my mother's side of the family, they've always had beef. So I'm not saying that there's never beef within families, because I've experienced that from extended family. But my thing is that, how did it go from what we saw of what was very amicable? Are you being very close to you being like this? If, let's say, we never saw them close and this came out, it makes super sense. A brother who may have felt ostracized and so forth, your brother's now rich. He wants to now extort you. It makes sense. My thing is that, how did this go from you were so close? Both of them were at the Euros when
This
they
is
had beef
special
with
case,
Rabiot.
Yeah.
No, this is a special case.
No,
HH.
but just to round off, like what my thoughts are, is that I think the fact that it's come out into the public is very bad. It's very bad, because these things should be dealt with behind the closed doors. And you say that you're surprised that Pogba hasn't come out and addressed it, but like, what is he gonna come out and say? Oh, Mbappe, no, I didn't put a hex on you. You know what I mean. So I don't think he will ever do this. And I think what he's done is actually the right thing, is go through the police, because
and the lawyers.
Like what else can he do? Because apparently these guys are turning up to his training, bro. Like,
It's 7. You want to talk on this?
Look, I've got conspiracy theories, guys. Yeah, and just hear me out.
Okay.
I think Pogba's connected to this, like, because you know how he's saying his brother's in a gang. Let's just ask ourselves a question. His brother probably asked him for a loan one time. Probably asked him to give him money. What did his brother do with that money? He could have bought something. He could have sold something. So for all we know, Pogba could be implicated in this. And he said in one of those things that you read, didn't he say that you left me for dead?
Yeah.
Exactly. So for all we know, you're all thinking Pogba's innocent. Pogba can actually be guilty in this.
No. Here's the thing. Whenever these things happen, anything can be true. We can't just assume Pogba said because we know him and he's a famous one. Bro, Pogba could be guilty. Pogba could be innocent. So we don't... As I always say, there is a truth. A truth does exist. We just need to know that, will we ever find out that's truth? And will it ever be proven? So in this thing, anybody can be telling a lie. Anybody can be telling the truth. I have no idea. I can't even begin to say, well, Pogba's guilty because... How? I can't even begin, because I don't know their family. I don't know any background or anything. So I don't even have anything to even... That's why all I can do is just be shocked. I don't have any form of evidence to even try to assess as to, well, no, I think from what I know, Mattias is right. No, from what I know, Paul is right. I have no freaking idea. All I say, this is just freaking wild.
Before we know, he could be like Ghost from Power. He could be living a double life. He could be a footballer in the daytime, and in the nighttime he could be doing business. We don't know, bro. We don't know.
This isn't Paulson's.
I got a weird feeling, bro, because Jose Mourinho never lies, man. Jose Mourinho said he had some poison.
I'm also going to talk to me. Your views on this whole Pogba drama, man.
It's very strange. I don't know what to think about it because it's very. I don't think I ever heard of a situation like this before where they're trying to curse other people. I don't know. I guess we understand now why Mbappe missed a penalty, but in reality, no, he just missed a penalty. He's not cursed. This curse isn't real. I don't know what 13 million euros for a curse
Wait,
is.
hold on. Also, so you don't believe in curses?
Absolutely not.
Now, come on, you can't
Who does?
say that.
Do you believe in those curses?
Come on, Niches, grow up, man.
Who does that?
The thing is, for me, both of these Pogba guys, both of these Pogba guys, the fact that they both got involved in a 13 million euro scam service is their own fault. So, up to them. But yeah, Mbappe still missed that penalty. So
no, can I speak about
Sucks,
Mbappe
man.
real quick because today he actually missed like 2 open goals, right? And that was right after that story came out, which was kind of weird. Messi had a shot, just went right to the post, and Mbappe, free open goal. You just have to tap it in, and he hit the post. And I think Casey also watched this game, and he could back me up on this.
Yeah, he was bad.
I saw.
Yeah, he missed plenty of opportunities, and you got to think about it. Like even against Madrid last season, he was offside. He could have had a hat trick, but 2 of his goals, if he just kept his run,
he had a great season last season.
I know.
Wilson, yes, and also who was the only guy who showed up in both legs against Madrid? He was
by far best player.
Second best player in the world.
Milton, hear me on this. He had 2 offside goals, but if he just kept his run, if he just like knew what the offside trap that Alaba implemented, I think Mbappe could have had a hat trick in that second leg, and that could be the curse because I'm with HH. I do believe it. No, listen.
No, let Delton learn.
I do believe in like natural phenomenon, like curses and like aliens and whatnot. There could be some conspiracies here and there. Look, you can never deny what you never see, because I believe curses. It's true. Like people have been cursed before, and you can talk about what was HH, this Egyptian pharaoh that people every time people open his what do you call it?
Tomb.
Yeah, the tomb. People die right after. I think his name was he was the youngest pharaoh who ever died in ancient Egypt. I just forgot. Yeah, that's him. Right here.
Okay, hold on. So guys,
that's a curse.
National treasure merchant.
Wait, hold up. I'm going to put up a poll. Because I want to see what the streets are saying. Do you people believe in curses?
No, I don't, man. Grow up.
Do people believe? No. Let's see what the.
AJ, if you believed in curses, you would rate Pep Guardiola. But the thing is that you don't believe in curses because you don't believe in that curse, which means that you think that Pep Guardiola is a bad manager who can't win the Champions League.
Yaya Toure did the work for him already.
No, I truly do believe like Yaya Toure did something here and there to Pep. Pep definitely had a curse because no, guys, listen. You can't lose a Champions League final to a pretty much mediocre Chelsea team. Then right after next season, you lost a game where you should have won in 2 goals in a matter of like 3 minutes.
I did the same thing.
Pep has to be cursed.
PSG did the same thing.
So who has cursed?
PSG cursed?
No. But this is completely different. This is he should have won 2. He should have won 2 finals in a row. Pep. He should have won 2 Champions League in a row with that team.
He has a curse too. Like
everybody, the streets can back me up on this. Maybe in the panel, Pep is cursed.
Okay, so guys, so does
I have a thing.
Okay, Vilton, Casey, Vilton.
Can I speak after also? Let me entertain this, man. France is a very mystical country, isn't it? It's just 98, Ronaldo.
He was poisoned.
2003, Cameroon player died on the pitch when France were hosting the Cup Confederation. He died of a cardiac arrest in the semifinal game against Colombia, and France ended up beating Cameroon in the final 1-0. I'm just saying, maybe like you guys are saying, maybe it's a mystical country where hex and curse. But come on, guys, we guys need to grow up, man. Like, there's no curse, man. The guy, Mbappe just had.
Wait. Okay, hold up. Okay, We've had 127 votes. Alright, do you believe in curses? 13% say not sure. 22% say hell no. 64% say yes.
Dude, of course they believe
The
in curse,
streets
bro.
have
Like,
decided.
Yeah, because they watch
in
you.
movies. They watch you in movies, bro.
Stop
like,
it.
like
Stop
just
it.
movies.
Stop it.
Bro, I don't believe in curse, bro. Like, so is Real Madrid proof free or something? Are we curse free? Like, or something like.
Bro, we
Wilson,
didn't
I'm
win the
just
Champions League for like
Wilson,
40 years.
Wilson, if someone puts a curse on you, all I'm saying is that you have to be very careful.
Nah, I don't believe
You have to
in
be
stuff
very
like that,
careful,
bro.
man.
Wallahi, bro, wallahi, I don't believe in stuff like that, bro.
Yes.
Casey.
How is it? You are the only jinx that I think is real. Like you are basically Vecna. Have you watched Stranger Things? You are Vecna now.
Oh no, I
Wait,
stopped after
that's
season
why
2.
everybody voted yes, because they believe in your curse.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, I'm just waiting for Talk Sports tomorrow, man. Graham Souness. I just want to see what he's going.
Oh.
Graham Souness, man. Graham Souness, Simon Jordan. I'm just waiting for them. Oh,
Yeah,
my
they'll say, oh, it makes. I mean, look, no, but they can't because look, he's left England, man. He's
no,
left.
but hold
What
on.
can they do?
If
No, could I-
barring all that, like, do you really think that they hexed him? Like, come on.
Can I say one thing about?
Okay, no.
And
Casey,
if
no,
he
Casey,
did,
here's
and
the
if he
thing.
did,
Wait,
so
can I?
what?
No,
So what?
because my thing is this is that. Casey, great question. Do I believe that he hexed him? No, because why would he? What issues does Pogba have with Mbappe?
No,
From what you
I
know,
don't-
these
that
guys are
I
friends, and also they play different positions. It's not as if Mbappe is now sort of taking his position in the front. So, for what? Because you know what they always say in court, motive. What is the motive for Pogba? Now, I can get a motive for Pogba wanting to cost Souness or wanting to cost Mourinho. Why would he want to cost Mbappe? For what reason? Like, where is the motive?
Can I give you the reason?
Talk to me.
This French team, right? I don't think any of them like each other. I honestly don't believe
Oh,
that.
give me a break. Benzema, Mbappe, Pogba, they're cool.
Benzema doesn't like Mbappe at least after the Real Madrid thing.
No.
And this is
This-
I
I'm
think
talking
you
before
will
that.
see this in this World Cup also. They will self improve like they always do. And it's looking like that. I don't think they might even come out or come out of the group the way they are behaving.
Can't say that.
Can I say one thing about?
Okay, wait. So, Barry, talk to me. Barry, talk to me. Okay, Barry.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna say two things. Like, listen, like curses, like shit can happen, but like if you go to West Africa, like stuff gets real over there, like juju,
Yeah,
black magic,
yeah.
and obviously Pogba is French, but his ethnicity, he's from Guinea, and Guinea's in West Africa. So I'm just saying, like, I hope nobody gets cursed here, like, God protect.
Yeah,
us,
bro,
but,
I
like,
don't want to
yeah, she gets real, but like, yeah, that's it really. Like, that's just my thing about cursing.
Okay, what's it called? Hokage. You want to say something, Hokage? And they'll come to you, Antony. Hokage.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. I don't know. Pogba's weird, dude. I don't know. His career is just so weird. It's just he had like maybe 2 good seasons. And then he gets like Pokemon haircuts and he's doing hexes.
Okay, stop it. So, okay, don't do this. So I say that this is now going to go down on Pogba's Wikipedia.
Bro, he's hexing people. He's hexing his own national teammates, bro.
See, can you not see why he's risking his body for the World Cup? Because your career can't end like this, bro. Your career cannot end like this, man.
And it's so weird because you think it's outlandish, but it's so weird that you think, oh no, his brother isn't stupid enough to say something like this if it wasn't real. So that's why I'm saying like Pogba went to the basement in France somewhere where the lady lives and slid her like $3,000 to hex Mbappe or something. I don't know. So I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's so
Antony, talk to me. Antony.
HH, I'm someone who believes in curses. I'm from Malawi, and the one big curse is you cut off albino's left hand and it gives you good luck. So yes, curse is a real guy. Anyway, all I have to say about the Pogba thing is, if you've listened to this song, there's a UK drill song called Kennington's where it started, and it says,
"What did I
it's
just
gang
hear?
full."
Did I just hear that correctly? An albino?
And why is it specifically the right hand?
The left hand. Anyway, you have to move on, guys. What I'm saying is, all right, there's a song called in the UK, Kennington, where it started, and it says, "If gang pull up, are you going to back your brethren?" What's happening with the Pogba situation is, I think it's a gang related issue, and I think the brother has chosen to stay with his gang, and now Pogba is feeling the repercussions of it.
You know what this topic makes me think? It reminds me of that movie HH Drag Me to Hell, back from 2009. Like all this cursed stuff, all this topic, it just reminds me of that movie very much.
I mean, look, as I say again, I don't. Or you know what I'll say? I wish everyone luck and everyone can somehow come together and resolve this. So all I wish for is for peace.
Yeah.
All I wish for is for peace, man.
Can I ask a question for you guys?
Go for it, man.
Cool. Because France winning the World Cup was amazing for the generation and everything. But do you think in some way it's the best and kind of the worst thing that happened? Because I think a lot of like legacies, the way we pursue the players, is great, but there's also a downside, because sometimes they can be arrogant. They have their agenda when it comes to like the media, how they want to be praised and everything. So, do you think that like it was kind of a bad thing? Because if you look at the squad, how they were behaving during the 2018 World Cup, like they would chill, they were dancing together, they were watching movies, they were having a good time, but like recently, maybe like after the whole World Cup thing and how we pursue them, maybe it kind of rubbed everybody the wrong way to each other.
No, look, for me, I think, look, France are who they are. And I think there'll always be people who are very expressive and want to express themselves. So whether they rub them the wrong way and everything, boom. Like I've already said that they're not winning the World Cup again. They were, even if I believe they're the most talented squad, they're not winning it again. But I think, look, they are who they are. And who they are in terms of their personality, how they express themselves on and off the pitch is how they are, what they are. You should never apologize for what you are like. Like Brazil has to be Brazil. That's why that punk Dunga was trying to change the Brazil aesthetic. Always be true to yourself. If you try to now act as someone else and you're not true to yourself, you will always fail. So you should always be true to yourself, man. Shout out to your boy Fizz. He says, HH, I told you weeks ago, Gordon is no, he's not. He clown. He's not coming, clown, man. In fact, loan move pending. What is Lewandowski better than Kane at? Is this guy drunk?
Everything.
Lewandowski ever scoring a UCL? Don't waste your time. Let's just move on.
Hey, get it out of here, man. Graham Souness, Extortion Mafia Limited. Miss Mattias Pogba is even a worse pog. Hashtag can't do a job properly. Oh Lord. Dajo RF. Perez smells the cost from a mile away. Shout out to the on his day merchants. Pogba better be on the run. Qataris already put a price on his head. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Zoteng TV. Thank you for the dub, man. Thank you for the dub. Pogba can't come out and deny his witches. It's like Salah celebrating Christmas. It will insult his god stroke witches. Wow. In fact, thank you for the dub. Was Souness the gang ringleader? Go to bar greater than Javi still. Lord. I shout out to boy Adams, man. Pogba's house got robbed a few months ago when he was still in Manchester. I'm beginning to think it was an inside job. These guys know Sabi waiting Juju be. They be a jebo. Look, man. I come from a country where there's a lot of Juju witchcraft, and my uncle told me some crazy stories in Nigeria relating to witchcraft and just some weird occurrences. So I'm just saying that I have seen things. I've been told things that are very, very wild. So I have come from a country and a culture where there's some wild, crazy stuff. And also Guinea.
It's normal, Hickey. It's normal.
Yeah, like guys, stuff is wild. Like guys, if you grew up in West Africa, stuff is wild.
Let's not go deeper into it.
Let's just not go there because I want to be safe now. Shout out to your boy Whimsical Thought Man. Hell yeah, the cost exists. Don't believe Let's see when France gets knocked out in the group stage in November. You'll be a believer. Joke, but if good spirits exist, then
Yeah, the
what's it
John
called?
Kennedy
What's it called?
curse.
Spain, Germany, all these guys all got knocked out in the group stage after winning. Like if France get knocked out in the group, it's not about the court. It's the World Cup course that has always existed and persisted. I think France makes it out of the group, but they are nowhere near winning that World Cup. But I think they break the course. I think they make it out of the group. I think they do. Come on, they have to, man. All right, guys, let us talk that UCL crackini, man. So, guys, Bram, man, the payments came through, man. The payments came through. The payments came through, man. Guys, man, the payments came through.
Isn't he in Russia right now?
You're not guaranteed first place. Milan is good. AC Milan look good. You're not guaranteed.
You know, it's just I have a funny feeling they're gonna finish first, just like how Juve finished first last
No,
year.
okay, but guys, with Ajax losing Antony, are we now saying Liverpool and Napoli now?
Yeah. HH, can I just say something before you carry on?
It has to be.
Yeah, go for it.
Just remember this. Just remember this. Salzburg are a good team, bro. Remember this.
Abdul, what are you trying to say?
No, Abdul, they suck.
I'm not trying to say anything.
Abdul, they suck.
Salzburg are a Red Bull team, and they press like I press my number.
Don't. Abdul, you don't need to say that. You don't need to. Okay, relax. No, okay. Look, my thing here.
All the group was straightforward, JJ. All of them were straightforward, honestly. Except for maybe Group C, where we can entertain it. The group with Barca and Inter.
No, I don't think so.
But even then, I think Bayern and Barca gets out of that group comfortably.
If
Inter
Chelsea don't make it through that group, these guys are having a laugh, man.
But you know what, Josh, I gotta tell you this. I remember in one video you said Messi might break the record, but what about Haaland record? Like, look who he playing against. I think it was Sevilla, Dortmund, and who else?
Wait, hold on. So you think Haaland can break the single UCL season record? Haaland.
He has like 6 goals in like 2 to 3 games right now. Like, it's scary.
No.
Scary
No. What I'm looking at is
look at that group
and Maccabi Haifa and Benfica, and also Juve ain't great.
Yeah. But I think I'll be kind of surprised.
They're gonna give PSG a game. Pretty much, they're gonna play just like how Monaco play PSG.
Benfica, all right, bro. Don't sleep on Benfica, man.
Oh, give me a break. Benfica ain't doing nothing. Get the hell out of here. Benfica.
They're better than Juventus.
They lost
trust me.
Nunes, so I don't
Trust
know
me
if
from
they're gonna
experience. Don't sleep on the. Don't sleep
From
on the.
experience. No, but PSG and Juve gets out this group, I think. Sure.
Actually, no. I want to come to the Spurs guys. Don't worry, guys. As I see in the background, because I want to come first to the Spurs guys, man. Because I'm not messing around. So hopefully your boy, is your boy Rob? Rob. I dare Conte not to make it out of that group. Rob, talk to me, man. Talk to me about this group.
Well, it's a relatively easy group. There are some tricky fixtures, but it looks mainly like a very good Europa
Tricky?
League group.
What's the tricky fixture? What tricky fixture?
Marseille.
And Sporting were good last season. Remember they got out the group.
No, Sporting.
Yeah, remember?
Yes, but they lost.
Remember last season they made it out the group last season?
Don't count out the Frank. Come on.
Wait. So, sorry, Rob, continue.
No, but Sporting lost their best midfielder to Fulham this season, so they're not that good anymore, I think. And they were terrible in the group stages last year. But Marseille is a bit tricky. But the other 2 games are certainly very easy, I think. Frankfurt is very poor, and Sporting was terrible last season in the Champions League.
Sporting got out of their group. What are you talking about, right?
No, but they've been terrible this season. Though.
Wait, hold on. So sorry, Antony, talk to me about this group, man. If Conte doesn't make this, should he step down?
This is a relatively easy group. Spurs have always made it past the next group. Whenever we qualify for the Champions League, we always make it to the round of 16. I think barring one season. I think there's no.
You have a manager that's very bad in that competition.
Yeah, I think there's no excuses to not get through this group. Frankfurt are a hard team. They beat Barcelona, I think. They beat Barcelona last year. Marseille have Tavares. But I think we should be beating them. We should be beating these teams. Yeah.
What's it called? Wait, where should we go? Where should we go? All right. Gatlock, do you see Maccabi Haifa shocking the world and getting through into this group? Gatlock.
You see, you learn something new every day and every draw, because I didn't know these guys existed. I mean,
Oh no, come on! I knew about Maccabi Haifa, man. Come on, like I think they were in the UCL like some
Wait,
years
do
ago.
you guys know which country they're from? Wait,
Israel.
guys, don't have
Israel.
Don't have, yeah.
Israel.
Israel.
No, look, I told you. I now Victoria Pilsen. I've never heard of them. I've
But
never heard of Maccabi
is this
Haifa.
a Monday night discussion? Like, what's an Israel team doing in the?
Okay, no.
No, can I
it's
ask a
not.
question?
Yeah, that's no. That's for like some. That's for like Sunday. That's for some other nights.
Yeah, no.
That's for jail nights, man. God, talk to me.
No, I'm pretty sure Israel are supposed to be in Africa. I think they're in the border or something like that. Anyway, sure. Anyway, these guys look. The only time Israel is relevant.
So are we saying PSG Juve then for this group?
You see, Juve are kind of trash. They drew to your boy Uncle Mu recently. I won't be. Wait, didn't Juve get pimp slapped by Villarreal last year? But the thing is, they topped the group against your club. So I don't know, man. Because
okay, look, okay, thank you.
PSG and Juve should go through, but I won't be surprised if Benfica does something.
All right, Hokage, talk to me, man. How do you feel about this group, man? And especially with seeing Lewandowski facing Lewandowski again, which will be a very, very interesting reunion, man.
I think a lot of Bayern fans are just like, "Oh, we'll get first." I'm not sure, dude. Barca look good.
Yes.
I'm taking him serious. Like those are going to be close games. It's not going to be 3-0 like training matches.
No.
It's not going to be the same.
It will be.
No. Okay, no. And that's the thing. Like, Barca fans should, with the money you guys have spent, the levers and all this, you guys should be going for first. No, like, oh, we're fine with second. Like, that's small club mentality. You guys should be fighting.
Kage, why are you twerking for Barca, bro? Bro, you have shitted on these bro the last few years, bro. Why are you scared of them, bro?
Transform their attack. He's an actual goal-scoring threat. They bought a bunch of new defenders. Their midfield looked good, and they have a decent bench. Like, I have to take Barca serious. I can't just say, oh, 3-0, easy training match for Bayern. So,
no, but you should finish first, though. You're the better team overall.
No.
No. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Barca should finish top.
No, they shouldn't. How? No, man. How, bro? You see Barca defense,
I wouldn't say
bro.
Barca should face top, but it's Bayern and Barca fighting for first.
No. Basically, my thing is that based on what the teams are and the players they have at their disposal, we shouldn't assume Bayern should come top.
No.
Yeah.
Men for men, Bayern still
Bayern defense is trash.
Have you seen Bayern's defense?
Our defense isn't that bad. Come on, it was one
The
mistake
defense
in
isn't that.
It's not that bad this
The
season.
defense isn't as bad as people make it out.
Wait,
That's because they play very hard.
Hold on, Wilson. Man for man, I saying Bayern is a better team than Barca. Man for man.
Yes, bro. Yes,
back to front.
We are.
Yes, they're not.
They are, bro. They are, bro.
They have more proven player than Barca, bro.
Yes,
I know they have Rafinha.
And they got a better manager. Let's be honest. Nagelsmann's better than Xavi.
Wait, hold up. Didn't Bayern just lose Lewandowski? Yes or no?
So what?
Yeah, they lost Lewandowski, but they replaced him with the Mane, with the what is it? El Dio. Clutch player.
Yes, because Mane has more UCL goals than Lewandowski. Yes, I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's clutch though.
Thank you, man. Thanks for that, man. Thank you.
Here's the thing.
It's like, what are you talking about? Like, no. I respect Bayern and so forth, but let's keep it a stack. Bayern getting
I'm not
first
saying
it's because of their prestige, their integrity, and so forth. But that Barca attack is ridiculous.
Yeah, but
the weapons that Barcelona have is freaking ridiculous.
You guys realize that they won 4-0.
Hokage, and then I'll come back to you. Hokage, talk to me.
You see our defense, but yeah, sure, we play highline, we play attacking, but really, like, I'll say Madrid's defense is better than ours. Man City, Liverpool's trash this season so far. I can't say their defense is better than Bayern. And PSG, so like
Madrid's defense awful.
PSG got back.
It's not like
everybody's leaking goals right now, bro. Everyone is leaking goals right now.
Yeah, it's not like Bayern have roadmen and defense. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like I feel like we'll prove to people this year that our defense isn't as bad as people think. With Nagelsmann's second season and him being able to employ his tactics more.
Bayern has better fullbacks and wingers. Come on,
So,
it's just like, come on,
Abdul,
man.
what do you think about Group C, man, and your boys in Group C?
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting this confidence from, but it's definitely between us and Inter, bro.
What?
It's
Between
definitely
Barca
between
and
us
Inter?
HH, you have to understand. Yes, we have De Jong. Yes, we have
Shame
Kessie.
of dude.
Bro, Ferran Torres is gonna be starting, and and the midfield is gonna have Gavi
Inter
and
are so poor, man. Inter are
Abdul, you're
Gavi-
saying that you're going to allow Inter Milan to go
Inter are
to
so
make
poor
a
right
group
now,
ahead of
too,
you.
Wait, can I just
Abdul,
land?
stop
Listen,
it, bro.
Let me land, bro. Let me land. The issue is, if Xavi knew how to pick his best team, I wouldn't be as worried about finishing. If he's finishing first isn't even something I consider, because Bayern, say what you want about Bayern, you can criticize some of their players. They are a better team than us because they have more experienced players. They are a better pressing team. They have a better defense, bro. Like, they have fullback. We don't have fullbacks, bro. Like, we're playing an 18-year-old Balde and we're playing a centre back as a right back. It's not even comparable. Like, first place, dream on. That's Bayern, bro. The thing
No,
is,
I
like,
wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't
wait,
say all
listen,
that.
listen, let
You
me
can
land, bro,
finish
please.
first.
Please, let me land, bro. Let me land. The reason why I worry about Inter is because this guy, the Spanish Ollie, whoever called him that, thank you, bro. The Spanish Ollie we have in charge is gonna go to San Siro and he's gonna start Pedri, Gavi, and Busquets against Barella and Brozovic, bro. They are gonna get penetrated. They're gonna get penetrated, and it's just
Penetrated by who?
you have to
Lakaka?
have, bro. You have to have men in midfield if you want to win, bro. And I just feel like it's
So basically,
closer than
Abdul, you're saying that Lukaku is going to drop a three-piece.
If Lukaku has a pre-assist, if he has a pre-assist against us, I need Xavi gone. I need Xavi. I'm already Xavi out, but I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be serious for a second here. I think it's closer than what people make it out to be between us and Inter, because Inter, they are well drilled, well organized, well.
Do you know that they recently got pimped by Lazio? Pimped.
Yeah, but
they weren't terrible. They just broke down at the end of the game.
That happens, bro. That happens. So I think this group is gonna be Bayern first, and it's gonna be between Barca and Inter for the second place.
Can I speak on it?
Hold on. I'm actually happy that Inter. It wasn't Conte. If it was Conte, this would have been a done deal, bro. But for this Inter game, look, I still think that they're still probably going to go down. Barca and Bayern are way too strong, but I think, like, for Bayern, I think they have Inter then Barcelona first in the games. I think they play Inter first, then Barcelona, then those other guys. So Inter have Bayern on their last day on round 6. That's the team they have to beat. And you know how Bayern are even on the last day, but the thing is, World Cup is coming up. So I think Inter will probably get third in this.
And let me come to so Baby Goes. What's your view on this group C?
Well, it's a tough one. I think like any three of those teams could come first. To be honest, like, it just depends on the day. To be honest, like Barcelona, you could say like they've got like loads of new signings, and so like it might take them a while to like integrate every new player and stuff. Inter though, I think Inter might be a dark horse. You know, I honestly think Inter might be a dark horse. Bayern, I don't know. Like, how's Bayern doing lately? Like, especially like Champions League. I'm not really sure.
So, but do you see any scenario that Inter could make it through this group?
Definitely. At least I think they come first. First or second.
No chance.
Inter? Oh,
no chance, bro. Just stop it. But why do you guys like this underdog story? Just be real, bro.
It happens, though. It happens a lot in football.
They have a really good defense. Their defense and midfield is strong.
Man,
what are you talking about? They can hold their own. Their defense and midfield, Brozovic, Barella, their back three.
Wait. When last did Bayern not make it through a UCL group? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, it has. It was like in 2000. 2003-4 when they got knocked out in the group stage or something. I think, yeah.
That was like 18 years.
Bayern in the groups are always good, man. I mean, in the
And when
past
was the
like,
last time
3
Bayern
years,
lost a game in the group stage? You know, Bayern
in the
haven't
past,
lost.
in the past 3 years, they've gotten now with maximum points.
Okay.
I think they might have only lost.
What can I speak on the?
Actually, I'll come to you, okay, so Wilton, are you worried about Celtic or you? Well, Shakhtar Donetsk. Talk to me.
It's just this group, bro. That Leipzig game, it scares me, bro. And Shakhtar Donetsk.
Wilton, grow up. Wilton, grow up.
Say that. But it's just in all fairness. Come on, bro. This is a stat pass session for Benzema Vinicius. Come on. But you know what would be shocking though if we somehow lose to Celtics again, like we did to Sheriff last season, where we have so much shots on target, but the ball just won't go in, and they will score a fluke goal and they will win. Then I'll be coming on the Hangout. They know you guys gonna clown me, this, that. Then just for average to top the group. That's what I think is gonna happen. But I do hope we get maximum point. We haven't got maximum point in a long time. The last time we got it was in 2015 when we won all of a game where we slapped Liverpool, we slapped everybody in the group. But yeah, we should finish first, honestly. Finishing second in this group is honestly embarrassing.
No,
I think it's gonna be us and Timo Werner, man. That for me.
All right, so Barry, talk to me, man. Barry.
Yeah. So see, this is how it's gonna plan out. I think Bayern's gonna come first. You know. Obviously, like from the performances that we've seen for Barca and everything, they look good. They look alright. The team is flowing, but I think we need to pump the brakes a little bit, you know. I still think Bayern is the best team out of the group. I definitely think we're going to come second, you know, but the ideal situation for Barcelona, if we want to go far in the Champions League, is to come first, obviously, to like avoid like the big teams like the PSG, the City and everything. But like it's the Champions League, you know, you're going to face the best teams at some point, and it's the reality. So I got Bayern first, Barca 2 and Inter 3rd. Even though I think Inter is a good team, you know. Obviously they lost to Lazio in I think Friday or Saturday, but like they just broke down at the end of the game. It happens. It's football, you know.
All right. Guys, is there any scenario that the legit UCL champions?
Can we have a conversation about Chelsea? Because you keep talking about Man City multiple times, bro. I'm pretty sure during the days of Mourinho, you used to have a team like Porto and Aviv and some rubbish teams in your group, and yet you have the gall to talk about Man City. Like, you have some poverty teams in your group. You had Krasnodar once in your group.
When has Chelsea ever had a top
group?
No, it was only in 2017, 2017-18.
Don't sleep on Milan.
Wait. Also, no, sorry. Salzburg, Mites of Austria, Zagreb, the Mites of Croatia, Milan, the Mites of Italy.
Bro,
this
you
is
had
an easy group.
Bro, you played Krasnodar and Karabakh in the group before.
Sevilla, Might of Europa League, Dortmund, team that won the Champions League in the Bundesliga.
No.
You compare Sevilla and Dortmund
now we're
to
gonna fight.
Salzburg
Now
and
we're gonna
Dinamo
fight.
Zagreb.
Copenhagen is a good team. Copenhagen is a good team.
Okay, now we're
Dortmund
gonna
and Sevilla are
fight.
better than Dinamo
First of
Zagreb,
all,
bro.
Sevilla, we all agreed at the beginning of this hangar that these guys are bums.
Yeah, but it's still
Dortmund are a
better
selling
than
club
Dinamo
and they're a
Zagreb.
bottlers and they're a disgrace.
Yeah, but it's still
Copenhagen,
better
give me a
than
freaking
Dinamo
break,
Zagreb.
bro.
No,
Yeah, I'll give you Copenhagen, but Sevilla and Dortmund are better
Okay,
than
let's be
Dinamo
honest.
Zagreb and Salzburg.
Okay, no, HH, let's be honest.
You telling me
No,
they're not
HH.
better than those two teams, Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb? Come on, bro.
In groups, City actually struggled against German teams for some stupid reason. I don't know why. In the groups, like I think there was a time they beat Hoffenheim only 2-1 in a few years ago. I don't know why for some reason, and they struggled against Leipzig last year. Okay, one of them was 6-3, but still. And look, let's be honest. In that group, in City's group, Dortmund and City are going through because we all know what Sevilla do in Champions League group stage. And as for your group, I'm still a bit annoyed. Like, who in this? Okay, maybe except for AC Milan, but who in this group actually is a threat to you guys? I mean, come on, man.
No. Milan is going to be tough. And Salzburg will be tricky. Salzburg will be very, very tricky.
You know, I would laugh if you guys actually go to Europe. It should just make me. It should just be so funny.
Tuchel has to get sacked. That happens.
That post match, man, is gonna be the new all or nothing.
Actually, let me come to Kenny, who is a UCL champ. So, Kenny, speak fluent UCL to me, man. What do you make out of this group E, man? for the Chelsea boys?
Nah, it's a cool group. Obviously, yeah, we should finish. We'll definitely finish in top 2. But I'm not sleeping on Salzburg.
Salzburg.
Yeah, Salzburg. No, like but if you watch them play, no, I don't.
Kenny, watch. Okay. I watched them play.
Kenny, have some sense.
Kenny,
no.
If I sit down with the Milan and watch Salzburg, what? I watch them play. Then what? Now what?
But if you but the thing is this because they're a pressing team. I just saw a struggle against Leeds.
Press what?
Bro, Kenny, have some shame, bro. Kenny, you one of the top, but you the 3rd best team in the Prem according to statistics. You telling me you're afraid of Salzburg, bro? Come on,
no,
bro.
It's not afraid of Salzburg. We never. No, but obviously we'll finish in top of the group anyways. But I'm just saying it's not going to be easy games. It's not going to be.
Kenny, hold on, Kenny. Do you think you finish top of the group?
Yes.
No. He said second.
No, we're finishing top.
Wait, hold up. Suleiman. Okay, so man, they'll come to cases. So, Suleiman, what group stands out to you, bro? Out of all these groups, which group stands out to you?
100% Group C, man. Like Barca, Inter, Bayern, and Pilsen, man. Like I think.
Wait, hold up. Wait. No love for Group B?
No. I think Group B is more even. But like, are you talking about?
Can I see that group? Can I see that group?
Leverkusen are not.
Okay, wait. So Suleiman, back to you.
Here's my narrative for the whole UCL campaign. What if the team that pulled like 1 million economic levers goes back to Europa League again, man? What if that happens? What are we gonna say?
If that hold on. If that happens, that's a 24/7.
We're gonna start dialogue. I mean,
guys. I know. Look,
basically, I'll just leave it live for a whole week. I really like for a whole week.
HH, we've clowned Barca since 8-2. It's enough. Okay, we've had our fun.
Is
Let's be
it
honest.
really? Is it enough? I mean, after they stole all our transfer targets.
Nah. You got a guy who's still traumatized from Iniesta. He's not gonna.
No, they need to suffer, man.
Okay. Casey, what about you? What group stands out to you, Casey? Apart from the obvious one.
Of course, Group C. Like I'm super scared. What will happen to us? Because at the end of the Inter are a garbage team. Like they're awful team. But I'm worried about Xavi because I don't know, man. Like if they park the bus like with three in the back and we somehow can't break them, it could get ugly. See, Bayern will beat us. I think 4-1 and 3-0.
Relax. 4-1.
What?
You guys
I
realize
don't think you're gonna beat them. You're not gonna beat them at the Allianz just because.
No, I'm saying they will.
They
will beat us 4-1 and 3-0. I'm saying they will beat us 4-1 and 3-0.
No, they won't, bro. They do that.
Barcelona struggle to transition teams, though, so I think they will struggle to buy it.
Can I ask a question about this Group C? Do you guys think Victoria Pilsen will get at least a point? Because look, I know.
This is another
against Inter or somebody in their own home.
They might even win
against Barca as well, guys.
Yeah, it's possible, man. I'm just so scared.
Because Pilsen don't strike me like idiots.
Your psychology, bro. I know what you're doing, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Trust me, it's not. What if they pull another
Barca could even finish first or second.
Wait, hold on. Osuna, what group stands out to you, bro? Apart from Group C.
I was very much a fan of Group D because it's one of the worst Champions League groups I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, that's the Europa League in the world. That's the Europa League group. Let's be honest, guys.
That is trash.
Somebody called this an Europa League.
No, let's keep it real though. There's more football heritage in that group. Marseille won the Champions League before.
Wilson,
have some respect.
They cheated to win that, by the way.
Wilson, we are no longer in school. Can you stop being a history teacher? Okay.
No, but there's heritage, bro. Some of the
and Marseille.
Bro, some other groups they don't have heritage, bro. Some other
when do they do post-4 group? When do they do post-4 group? I really want them
Osuna has a mic. Osuna has a mic. Osuna, please continue.
Yeah, so Group D was interesting because it's one of the worst groups I've ever seen in my life. Is the only worst groups I can think of are last year with the Lille, Salzburg, Sevilla, and Wolfsburg, and
Sevilla went to Europe.
Yep, and there was a group in 2017 of I think it was Besiktas, Benfica, Monaco, and Leipzig. So this rivals that kind of group. So I love it. Tottenham, if they don't get out of this, I think Antonio Conte has to go into the Brick Academy again. And then I think
Bro,
also
would you
Group
really be
A
surprised,
is
though?
very interesting.
Hold on.
because-
You guys know Sia Kelly might actually be in that group.
He is. There's a done deal already. Free transfer.
Wait,
Please.
to what? To Sporting or
so-
Marseille?
Sporting. He's going home. He needs to go home as well, man.
Anyway,
Bro,
this is
look.
the CR7 group. So it's CR7 and Tottenham are getting out of this group. And Group A as well is very interesting.
I was looking at the
Because
salary in
Group A
Sporting.
has a lot of
Guys, we're sleeping on Group E, you know. Group E is
hold on.
actually a
Let me
good
come
group.
to Zani. Talk to me. What group stands out to you, Mr. D Zani?
Well, because I'm a Chelsea fan, Group E. And because everyone here forgets that Dinamo actually knocked out Spurs
Thank
a few
you.
years ago.
Yes, yes.
It's actually a good group, you know. It's not going to be easy for
So
Chelsea.
hold on. So Zani, are you saying that Chelsea could not make it to this group?
And by the way, the manager was in jail, by the way, just letting you know. And he's not.
Rudy was first manager.
Wait, hold on. So Zani, what do you? So do you still see Chelsea Milan to go through the group, or do you think Zagreb could maybe cause an upset?
We got screwed over by Leeds, which play a similar style like Salzburg, and we have never won in Italy.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a jinx.
No. You see, my thing.
Really?
Look, I
Never?
think that Chelsea just have to beat Milan at Stamford Bridge, take care of Salzburg and Zagreb. I don't see Chelsea beating Milan in San Siro. I don't see that happening. Just beat them at the bridge.
You guys have Zagreb first.
May I say something though? I think that the problem with you is that away games, like all those stadiums are horrible for the away teams. Zagreb is like awful if you are an away team there.
You don't
You guys lost
And
to Zenit
Conte, guys,
Bank.
you guys are
You
forgetting
Zenit Bank.
Conte. If he's still injured, that's going to be a big loss for them, you know, because he's so important for them.
And it's next week, bro.
Don't underestimate
it's
the
the
European
early
team
kickoff.
at home. It's a crazy atmosphere. Like Zvezda beating Liverpool a few years ago when they were defending champions.
Red Star, I think they lost Red Star Belgrade.
I mean, look. Okay, so now you're not putting fear into me because, guys,
That should be exciting. Big excitement.
I don't want a scenario where Chelsea do the unthinkable.
No,
Europa League.
okay. You said you wanted anybody.
I
Okay, you
don't
said you
want
wanted anybody.
less-
You wanted
because, guys,
PSG.
No.
You can't be afraid of Salah.
For your interest, for everyone's best interest, Chelsea better make it through this group. For everyone's best interest.
If
Chelsea
Leo
better make it through this
if
group.
Leo scores against you, right?
Kante and Kovacic, we aren't
It
making
is.
it out of this
No,
group.
it has to be balanced in the
Not even
universe.
Kovacic, Kante.
You can't go into the World. You can't go into the World Cup with no Nigeria
Wait,
and
hold
no
up.
Chelsea in
Hold up.
Champions League.
Group H.
Ooh.
Do we think that Maccabi Haifa will get breastfed by?
Yes, yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
they're gonna
Yeah,
hold it down.
yeah.
They're gonna hold
Yeah.
it down. They're gonna lose 1-0, but that's about it.
No, this might be like a 15-0, bro. I'll be honest. Like we might see record-breaking numbers for this match, bro.
Nah, man.
HH, I saw on your timeline you had a picture.
Just pay
Some
10
people
million
already
for
asking
an
for
average striker
Neymar,
over
Messi's.
Yes. And that's
Exactly.
that
This-
is why I wanted the Super League to go ahead.
They're
That's why
Panama.
asking for
They're
guys-
Panama,
No,
basically.
No,
They're Panama. They're going to get breastfed.
You know, it's what's crazy. They're gonna expand the Champions League. We're gonna have more teams like Hamaka, whatever that's in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have more.
just
We're gonna have
two
more
more
teams,
teams.
though.
Wilton, just two more teams like that. The other two are like from normal leagues.
I wish Wi-Fi password was actually here. Those
yeah,
guys
but-
almost made it. They almost made it.
Yeah. Then Dinamo Zagreb defeated them.
What about the Europa League groups, though?
Nobody cares about that.
Don't talk about Group A, though.
Yes,
Group A is nice.
no. Okay, fine. Okay, H7 for
Group
you.
A is
for
nice.
You. H7 for you because
Nobody cares about Europa League until knockout stage.
Wait.
And you might join us, HH. You might join us, so you have to respect it. Bro.
Stop. We're not.
So, I get it. So you're looking at your future opponents.
Wait,
HH.
hold up.
Yeah.
H7. Do you see yourself as a favorite or Roma? Who should declare favorites, you or Roma?
No, we should be the clear favorites. We should be, but our second
Over Mourinho?
Oh, well, what you mean for the cup?
Yes, for the trophy.
Oh no! I think
Inter,
we're like third favorite.
Inter,
I think we're like
Inter.
third favorite.
United.
I don't think we even beat that top four because you think about it, Chelsea might drop down, Barcelona might drop down. You don't know.
Now Inter
might drop down as well. Atletico might drop down.
You can see, in fairness, that's why I say like it's stupid to say favorites for the Europa League once it starts. You have to see who drops down from the Champions League.
Sevilla
Because
as well.
whoever drops down, they're automatically seen as one of the
What?
favorites
No,
for the
but
trophy.
you want to call this? You want to call this competition Champions League lights?
Wait, so I want to say, okay, Gatlick, what are you saying?
You once called this competition Champions League light because of the amount of teams that are winning from dropping down in Champions League.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, like this is
What's
literally
United?
like
What's United group?
competition.
What's United group?
They got a good
Manchester
group,
United,
you know. They actually got
United
easy
actually
group.
has a tough group. No, they have a tough group.
No, that's
Sheriff.
we actually got
Sheriff.
Sheriff
Man, I hope Enzo stays, man. I need to see his
Hold on
face
to-
in the
Hold on.
wall.
And
hold on.
is that not a disease?
Sheriff
Is that not the
away.
disease
Sheriff at
that
home
they're
is not
playing?
easy.
So hold on. Havoc, you're telling me that
Sheriff.
CSN is going to go to the country that is not even officially recognized in
Yes.
Sheriff?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Who's the last team in that United's group? Is that not the virus that's going out?
No. Omoni. It's Omoni. Okay, wait, hold on. let me take some Dubes, man. Dieter Rocks today. Shout out to the. Okay, all right.
No, you know. I think
Okay,
Maccabi
let's not get up.
No, but Maccabi Haifa, I think, are the most Arab team in Israel.
Okay. QC8. Bayern have a better defense, midfield, attack, and coach.
Yes.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
City,
Fact.
HH, City and Bayern will get full 18 points.
No.
Bayern,
No.
City, no,
I think they
hell
would.
no for Bayern. City, probably.
No, I think they would, you know.
Nah,
Okay.
they won't.
I'm not
City
going to
are
read this
targeting
out.
too much.
I'm not going to read this
Naughty
out.
opinions. HH, there's ceremony juju.
Okay.
Get a
Alright.
bigger medal. Oh
All right.
my
Okay.
god.
All right.
Yo.
I want to. So, guys, last thing before we get out of here, guys. So, guys, I'm going to say something that might piss people off.
Not might. It will definitely be like that's who you are.
Benzema's UCL run is a greater dud than anything Messi or Ronaldo has done.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't know.
I'm leaving. I'm out, man.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
guy,
be this topic, man.
Wilson, tell me a bigger dud than what Benzema did, than what Messi Ronaldo did.
Nothing,
Based
nothing.
off on dud.
That's
Purely
nothing.
dud.
But that's I don't.
That's
That's
not
the
dud,
thing,
HH.
though.
That's doy.
Dud is the only thing that you come up with. You the only one in the whole wide world that's in degree of difficulty, bro.
I know.
That's your
Can I
criteria.
give you that?
But Wilson, am I right though? In terms of dud,
But based on
Benzema is unmatched.
No, he's not. He's not.
unmatched.
Nah, that's doy.
No,
That's
I
not
guess
even
based on
that's doy.
based on
Clivert-
how the season went, right? It's
Have
probably
a-
the most impressive we see.
No,
right?
it's not. It's not even that.
From a team, from a to win the
KC's a
Champions League.
hater.
But,
I will give
16,
you one.
17 Real Madrid, 16, 17 Ronaldo was so good at just like you can't deny that. Like his goal scoring prowess was.
But Wilson,
But was it
more
dud?
dud? Was
Was
dud?
it harder? Come on,
Thank
let's be
you,
honest.
Thank you.
Can I give mine?
No, obviously the team was in its prime, right? We're at the peak of our prime, so obviously not. But
No, it's not. Yeah.
Benzema
So-
still had quality players. You had Vinicius,
I know.
you had Valverde, Modric,
but
Kroos,
they were past their
Casemiro.
peak. Past their peak. Casey, talk to me. What's the greatest dud that one Benzema did?
Clivert and Van Gaal with Ajax.
Oh my god.
18 years old.
my
18 years old.
I knew you know I knew you was gonna come up with some historian stuff as well.
So,
you know?
but Flo, how is it? The guy was like 18 years old and he won the Champions League.
Casey, you do realize that yes, they were young, but when we looked at how Seedorf, Kanawankwo, Finidi George, De Boer, Van der Sar,
we are playing
what
this
they
game.
did in the end, they were obviously prodigies.
Modric,
These were obviously young guys who ended up being prodigies.
Hold on, Modric,
Yes.
Vinicius, Casemiro, they're like nobodies.
Past their peak.
36,
Modric,
37.
Casemiro thingy past their peak. That's the whole point.
on, Casey.
Casey, which is why they got outplayed in almost every single game in the knockouts.
What they done to City was like doy.
Yes.
What about
Doy.
Courtois then? So Courtois had nothing to do with the win.
Yeah,
Of course, he has something to do, but do you know what freaking Benzema was able to do and what he kept on having to keep pulling out to say for Real Madrid to say what's up? And Messi, Ronaldo never faced that adversity.
Whoa, can
They
I
never did.
Oh, that's not true.
Come on,
It's actually
but my
And
thing,
you know
my
what,
issue with
KC?
my only issue with you though is just, I don't like how you propping Benzema and you shitting on Messi and Ronaldo, bro. Like I don't
Yeah,
like
like
that.
what?
Okay, Casey.
Like, you don't have to hate on Ronaldo and Messi, bro.
No. Okay. How is it me crapping on them when I say that he has better dud than them? How is that crapping on them? How?
That's scrapping. That's
It makes him feel some
crapping on
type
them.
of way, HH, when you say that, innit? That's
Hold
what
on.
it is.
Like, you make it seem.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
so-
If I
Because what I'm
say
saying is actually true. What I'm saying is
It is
actually
true,
true.
it's true.
if I say Terry
It's just, so
Flowers-
what do you want?
No,
What
hold
do you
on.
want
If
them to do? You want them to go play with farmers and try to
Yeah,
win the
this
Champions
guy-
League too?
Wilson,
Yeah.
no, Wilson. All I'm saying is that if Cristiano was on this team without Benzema, they don't win the UCL.
We don't know. I
If
don't do
Messi was
hypothetical.
on the
I don't do
team without
hypothetical.
Benzema, they don't
I
win
don't
the
do
UCL.
hypothetical.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
I'm not
pisses
doing
me off. You know what
No,
pisses
it's not.
me off?
It's facts.
You use Modric this CL win to like hype him over Iniesta. But then when we say okay, he helped Benzema, you say oh no, he's past his peak. Like
Because he done it at 36, bro. And what is Iniesta doing when he's like 37, bro? He's getting relegated, bro.
No. You can't say that Modric is better than Iniesta because of this CL win.
No, but that's
then
why
say
they're
that
saying it.
Benzema
Because
carried this
the
team.
age is doing it, bro.
No,
Because he's 36, bro.
Because he's basically saying that Benzema carried this team, which is the problem.
He did, though. He did carry this team.
So Modric
How many
didn't do
games
anything.
did he win them?
So Modric didn't do anything.
No.
But Modric didn't play.
In terms of football, he carried this team. In
On
terms,
average,
in the footballing sense of the word. Not literally, because no player can literally carry a team because it's a team sport. But in relation to football, in football language, he carried Real Madrid.
But you think R9 carried Brazil in 2002, which is absolutely nonsense.
Yes, in footballing terms, he did.
He was clutch.
We won the league, though. It's just
But you're telling me he wasn't clutch, Casey?
No, Courtois won
Yes,
in
he
the
was.
final. Pretty much.
Rodrigo was clutch. Courtois was clutch. Like he wasn't the only player who was clutch.
No, but in every team,
player, bro.
Yeah, in every team, there's never one player that. But obviously, if you were to take one player out, it's obviously Benzema. The hat trick is against.
Also, he has a good case because isn't he the captain, by the way?
No. Basically,
it was
beautiful. This it's a freaking team game. It is literally impossible for one guy to do everything. So when we say that a guy carries someone, it is in footballing terms, not literal terms. But take Benzema out of this team, they ain't doing anything against PSG or Chelsea.
No, we could say the same thing for Messi.
We can say the same thing about Courtois also. Take Courtois out of this team; they are not doing anything.
Oh no! Yes, you can say this. You can say the exact same thing. But if you had to, but Casey, if you had to choose one, Real Madrid have a better chance of winning the UCL with Benzema or not Courtois than with Courtois or not Benzema.
You can have Keylor Navas in goal. They could have had Keylor Navas in goal.
No. Navas is not that good anymore. But it's meaningless because without either of them, they are not winning the Champions League. That's my point. Like,
Casey,
the better chance is kind of meaningless.
No. But at the end of let me say, at the end of the day, of course, what Courtois did was super amazing. And for me, that Bombers industry plans getting second ahead of Courtois, that is complete crap. And that's proof that guy De Bruyne is a freaking industry plan. So Courtois was superb and outstanding. But it is what it is. What Benzema did, the kinds of goals he scored, when he scored those goals, in the way that he scored them, was extraordinary. It was extraordinary. So it is what it is. He will just have to. He will have the greater plaudits over what Courtois did because at the end of the day, we will always
because he's a striker. Because he's a striker. Strong striker.
I have a question though.
But okay, sorry, Case, I'm sorry. It is what it is.
It's harder to score goals. You know that.
Nobody's disagreeing.
That's why goal scorers are the most paid players.
But the thing is that
what is okay, Kenny? Kenny,
but if not, like, the thing is that he's asking the question, but it is that no one is bringing up names. They bring up names.
What?
Who do you guys like? Obviously, he said Benzema is the. If you don't think Benzema is like, bring up names. Who do you think he is?
What you done best?
Wait.
I just said it. Kluivert with Ajax.
Oh, come on, man. This is.
You're being petty, Casey. You know. Actually,
yeah, come on, man.
You have to admit though.
Casey, give Benzema his flowers. The guy was amazing.
I'm giving him.
You're not.
You're hating.
No. So, except Kluivert.
Wait, hold on. Wilton and then Barry. Wilton.
No, it's just right. Like nobody's based on your criteria, degree of difficulty. Yeah, Benzema's campaign is better than. But like me personally, though, 16-17, Ronaldo was by far best forward player in that front three. Like he was scoring in every single knockout game. Like,
was this more impressive than what Benzema did?
No, that's what I'm saying. You could say Benzema is more impressive because the team was declined. Tony Kroos is older.
He was playing with a young start, two youngsters up top as well.
Plus Ramos wasn't there. It was a different backup with Alaba and Militao. And Carvajal is washed. Like you could say all that. Nobody's disagreeing.
That's my Filton.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah,
because again, let me be clear. The point I'm making is what Benzema did with what he had to work with.
Yeah.
And
especially how it's definitely more impressive. It's just a very strange topic to talk about. But the reason why it's very impressive, we were underdogs in every single match. PSG, Chelsea, City, even the final, everybody after Liverpool winning. So we
That's why it's more
even though
impressive.
I know that goal didn't count, but that goal should have counted.
That goal should have counted. That goal should have counted.
I'm not
I'm
saying
counting
he was
that
clearly
goal.
onside. I don't know
Hold
why
on,
they didn't count.
no one is saying it's impressive. My issue is like, why do you need to put down Messi and CR7?
Oh no,
Why?
Casey,
YouTube algorithm, bro.
Casey, no. How
Obviously,
is it?
the agenda is
Casey, hold up. How is it putting them down when my point is actually a fact?
Can I answer it?
No, but why did you bring up
Hold up, Casey. No, hold up. In that video that I said that Benzema at his peak doesn't compare to Messi and Cristiano at the peak. Messi and Cristiano at the peak were better players and did better than Benzema at his peak. That was a fact. But in terms of degree of difficulty and what Benzema was able to do with what he had to work with, it's more impressive than Cristiano with a Real Madrid team at their very peak and Messi working with a team that many people consider probably the best clubs that they've ever seen.
Since you're a hypothetical merchant, let me just ask you this.
Is it
Let me just
putting-
actually.
Wait, hold on. Casey and then Wilton. Casey.
So if I say Terry Flowers has a better hairline than you, is it negative?
Wilton, what are you about to say?
No,
What can
I see. It's a
That's the yellow card.
hypothetical question. It's a hypothetical question, right? Let's say Messi would have won in the 18-19. We just say this one would have been more impressive. Benzema one is more impressive than Messi. If Messi were to win it in 18-19,
No. Messi would have been the most. No, I said if Messi had won that UCL, that would be the most impressive club season of all time, because
And it would have been a treble as well.
No, because Benzema had a bit better support than what Messi had in 2019. Although Wilton, I didn't Messi to say what's up in that second leg though.
But he
me
did.
a goal.
Oh wait,
Give me
but
a goal.
kind of did.
Give me a goal. Barry, give me a goal. Barry, give me a goal.
But he,
Okay,
Alba
that-
missed the sit.
Oh, no,
Messi
wait,
gave an
Give me
excellent
no,
goal.
Casey.
No, but
Messi is good enough to give me a goal at Anfield. He's good enough. Barry, what do you say?
He
Barry,
could
talk
have
to
given
me.
you like 2 assists.
Barry, talk to me. Barry, talk to me.
yeah, like I don't want to disrespect Benzema. Like I've come here in the channel and I've said that.
But you're about to disrespect him.
No.
Continue.
No. For the past, no, let's say at the end of the 2020-2021 season, I thought that he was the best player in the world, you know. But like I think we're getting, it's like just like the meat riding for Benzema right now. It's just like it's too much because like let's go round by round. PSG, it was flawless. Had a Hattie like Ricardo had said. Shout out to him. Yeah, flawless. Chelsea first leg, amazing hat trick again. Second leg, like this is where it gets interesting because
Yes.
when Real Madrid was 3-0 down, Courtois literally saved them twice. I remember. I think Mount had a chance and Havertz had a chance.
And who
Save
scored the
them.
winning goal in extra time?
Wait. Hold up. Let me. Wait.
Continue.
No.
Because
No, wait, hold on.
Chelsea were no. Chelsea were dominating. That Alonso goal should have counted and so forth. And without Benzema, Chelsea would have won that game in
Hold
extra
up.
time.
You're not gonna win this debate.
Wait, hold up.
Continue though.
You're a believer that certain things happen for a reason, yeah?
Okay.
So like, the Modric pass and
Amazing
Rodrigo's
pass.
goal.
Superb.
Yes.
Amazing pass.
But you see,
Superb.
the Benzema
Barry,
goal
what
doesn't
happened in extra
happen
time?
if Modric and Rodrigo
I know,
didn't do what
Barry,
they
I
did.
know. But what
So
happened
like,
in extra
you
time?
know,
What happened in extra time?
it
That's
happened.
what
but
killed
this would
Chelsea,
have
you know.
happened
It
if
was that
Modric
goal,
didn't
Barry.
do the
No,
pass.
Barry, answer the question.
No. If extra time, no Benzema, Chelsea win that in extra time.
That killed them. You
Yeah,
know
they
that.
do.
That's
Chelsea
what
do.
Benzema
No, but
did.
that's
Chelsea do.
happened.
That's
No,
fact.
for me
That's
they
a
were already.
fact.
No, for me
Nah,
they were
their
already
heads
broken down
literally
if
dropped.
when
They
they didn't
stopped
score against
playing after
Courtois.
that
That's
goal.
all.
Barry,
Nah,
I'm
what?
not. Barry,
Wait.
I'm telling
Agent,
no, Barry,
agent,
listen
agent.
to me. Barry, listen to me. I'm telling you, without Benzema, Chelsea beats Real Madrid in extra
No,
time. Chelsea had Chelsea
You're right.
For me, Chelsea were already broken down when Courtois saved.
Benzema pretty much did what Messi couldn't in the second leg. He scored in the second leg versus Chelsea. Messi couldn't score in the second leg.
No, but in the second leg,
He
it's
pretty much did.
Anfield.
He pretty much did what
Why
Messi
couldn't do what Courtois did?
Benzema dropped a hat trick at Stamford Bridge. Benzema got a hat trick at Stamford Bridge, Barry. He dropped a hat trick at Stamford Bridge.
But listen. In the second leg against City, Rodrigo saved their ass.
Okay, but let's talk about Man City. First leg, we know what he did.
Yeah.
Second leg, again, Rodrigo, amazing. Who won the penalty?
And Mendy saved the goal.
I know, but who won the penalty? Who won the penalty? Who won the penalty in
No.
Who scored the freaking penalty?
This doesn't happen if Rodrigo didn't score the 2 goals.
It's just you're going too far.
I know.
Who give the assist to Rodrigo?
City almost beat them as well.
It's just who gave the assist to Rodrigo? Benzema did. Remember that assist he gave to Rodrigo?
Yes.
It was Benzema, and he won the penalty.
Benzema gave the assist to Rodrigo for that first of all his two.
But the thing is,
And he
No,
won
but
the
Messi
penalty.
did
He won the
literally
penalty.
2 assists
And
to
he scored the
Alba and
final. He
Suarez,
scored the
but they
final.
Guys are
never.
hating on Benzema, man. They don't want the guy to shine, man.
Okay.
No, I said that he's the best
No,
player in the world, but I'm just saying.
No,
Suleiman. Okay, sorry. Barry, finish your point. I'll come to Suleiman. Barry, finish your point.
No, I'm done. Like all credit to Benzema, like he's the best player in the world. But I'm just saying that.
But
Wait, let me
But
finish.
Barry,
I'm
but
giving
Barry,
him his
don't
flowers,
be
but I'm just
hating,
saying
bro.
that
No, you're not.
what
No, but you're
certain
trying to
things that he
discredit
did doesn't happen if Modric, Courtois, Vinicius.
Yeah, sure.
Vice versa.
Can I just say something quickly?
Vice
Wait.
versa.
Hold on. Let me come to Suleiman. Suleiman, talk to me. Suleiman, talk to me. Benzema.
I mean, so are we talking about like the dud argument?
Dud, degree of
comes to
Yes,
difficulty.
Messi?
purely dot. Which Messi Ronaldo fail at?
It's Benzema.
I mean,
Bro. It's Benzema.
the reason why you have to give it to Benzema over Messi is because in order to do dud, you actually have to complete something, which Messi didn't do in 2018, 2019. So, I'd say,
Which stopped you from being
But-
a Barca fan? But continue.
I mean, I was never a Barca fan, but
yes. Okay. Which was the beginning
if
of
we're
your
being
Lugo
fair,
fanship?
though,
But continue.
okay,
Continue.
let me speak. Let me
Core
speak.
left Barca after that.
Nah,
Man.
if we're being fair though, like Benzema,
Shout out to Egboy Hero. Continue, Suleiman. Continue.
did Messi have Messi had Dembele instead of Vinny, bro? Like, if Dembele would have, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if how do you have Vinny and Rodrigo and Messi has like bums like Dembele, bro, and like Suarez was garbage.
But he had a MSN though when he won it though.
No. But okay. In fairness, I've always said that anybody that blames Messi for that second leg, you're a moron, because that guy literally.
No, it's good. It's good.
Wilson.
Good. That's what you always say.
True though. Hey, that's true though.
That's what you always say. You always say good.
All I'm saying is that if it was Ronaldo, we wouldn't be talking the same.
Guys, hold up. Wilson, hold up. Just hold up. As we've already established, Rodrigo had to say what's up. Modric had to say what's up. Courtois had to say what's up. So you had other pieces who rose and said what's up. Messi literally had nobody who could even come in and say, yo, let me help you out. Rodrigo was like, yo, Benz, let me help you out. Modric, let me help you out. Courtois, let me help you out. Messi, in that second leg, nobody helped him out in that second leg.
Who scored the 2 goals from Wilton? And by the way, Wilton, tell me again, what did Dembele do in the last 5 minutes? He missed 2 sitters. He literally passed the ball to Alisson.
But Dembele is a better player than Vinny than Rodrigo. That's what H tells me. That's what H says.
Back then he was as well, you know.
No,
you have to admit that.
No. He was
Hey, KC, now you're doing revisionism, bro.
Suleiman, finish your point.
So my point was, even though Benzema had the dud compared to Messi, he also had a better supporting cast. And then I also want to mention the fact that people were mentioning Anfield and stuff. You know, people, Stamford Bridge, when you compare it to Anfield, it has no atmosphere.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, it's Stamford Bridge, though. It's nothing.
Why?
It's like comparing a museum with a toilet.
Tax? So I saying that there's a tax on
exactly. Yeah, atmosphere tax.
No, that's not a real thing. That's not real.
That's why you won the CCL, because you had no atmosphere. You won a CCL.
It doesn't exist. Atmosphere tax doesn't exist.
It does.
Wait, has Barca ever beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge?
You ball anyway. Okay, hold up. Osasuna, talk to me. This whole Benzema thing, man. Are you with me on this whole dot thing, Osasuna?
I agree with you on the dot, but that's as far as I go. This is the greatest dot season by any player. But don't tell me about this is the best individual player by any individual.
No, Osasuna, I never said that. Osasuna, I always said that in terms of dot, this is the greatest ever. I've never said, it's the greatest ever. In terms of purely dot, because I know what Messi did in 18-19, what he did in 11-12, and what Ronaldo did in 16-17. So
exactly, when you're talking purely dot, then what do we see? We see he scored in every single knockout match except for the final and the first PSG game. Every single other match he scored in. We see he scored 4 goals against Chelsea. He scored out of Real Madrid's 15 knockout goals. He scored, I think, if I'm correct, he scored 10 of them. So that is pretty much 2/3 of our knockout goals. And against City, he pretty much was the only reason we came out of that game alive.
Yeah.
And
that first goal he scored.
That first goal, I don't think anybody else
was out of nothing.
That.
Yeah. That was out of nothing.
The penalty
was
ridiculous. And I think that penalty, the fact that he did it like that, he had to score a penalty like that for it to get into City's heads.
Don't forget he missed
or
two
else-
penalties the game before. Like in
And
the
he
league.
missed two penalties
Yeah.
against Celta.
Two penalties.
No, not against Celta,
wow.
against Osasuna.
Yeah.
The couple days before. What?
So he came into that match like penalties, man. Like
Yeah, no, that guy was.
And he scored the final. That goal counts, by the way. We won 2-0.
Exactly, and that goal counts. He's carried us to PSG, carried us to Chelsea. I mean, he carried Real Madrid literally through every round. Like, how do you do that when we're on the back foot through the entire Champions League? So amazing. We talk about this story happening all the time, a player doing this kind of thing, but it never actually happens. It actually happened one time.
And we won La Liga too, HH. We won La Liga too. We did the
Okay,
double.
so Zani, what's your view on Benzema's season?
I think this is the best dot season of a player. I would say Kante's Champions League is better because Chelsea's squad was poorer than Real Madrid.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Don't.
No
I
atmosphere
was
tax.
waiting-
No
I was
atmosphere
waiting for someone
to say that. I was
No atmosphere tax. No atmosphere.
It was CCL.
Okay, you had Modric, Benzema. We had Werner and Mount.
Mount got you the assist though in
No,
the
I'm-
final. You can't say that.
No, I'm not gonna.
That pass, you don't get the goal.
No, if
Wait,
we're talking
Zenny,
about-
correct me if I'm wrong. Zenny, correct me if I'm wrong. Which you guys' favorites against us at that time?
No, City.
No, we wasn't.
Everyone
I
said
don't
we
think we
would
was.
be destroyed by City.
I don't think we was.
Guys, Kante won us a UCL with
How did
Werner
you guys
and
find a
Mount.
way to prop Kante?
Werner
no,
and Mount.
If we've been real from semi-finals upwards, there's a debate. But if we're talking about the whole this because Kante was injured for the first.
See, Zani, that's when you look
At
at
the beginning.
as much as you want to say Kante, throughout the end, I'm talking about every single game. Second
Yeah,
round,
yeah.
both legs, quarters, both legs,
Yeah, yeah.
semis, both legs, and final. Benzema was
Yeah.
supreme pretty much up until the
Yeah,
final.
yeah.
And again, that goal counts in the final. So I've never seen anything like what Benzema did in pretty much every single knockout game under duress. But Kante did have Mount and Werner.
If we're talking about semi-finals and final, I'm
Bro, I don't want to.
We might have a debate.
Okay, wait, hold on. H7, talk to me. Benzema, H7.
Yeah, man, I think this is like one of the best seasons I've seen just from a single player, like how he's just carrying his team. You know what? I think everyone would have agreed with it, yeah, if he did get a goal in the final, like if it was confirmed, that first goal. Because if he did, I don't think anyone would be here arguing, especially KC. I don't know why KC's hating.
No, he's a hater. The guy's just a hater.
He's a Barca.
Even Barry, I thought he was a Real Madrid fan. Like,
what?
No, he's a
Barca fan.
He's a
Barca
Barca fan. All right, okay.
He's a
makes
Barca
sense.
fan, man.
Okay,
They're all
makes
haters,
sense.
man. All of them are.
But yeah, like if he
Yeah,
did
they
get
all
that goal
do.
in the final, it would have topped out for him, though.
Yeah, man.
That's
They
it.
just
That's
read
what
that
I-
Messi couldn't do it. Messi
did
couldn't do it.
Yeah, of course. But I think worldwide, everyone would have been thinking that, though.
Nomad, talk to me. Benzema's season, bro.
Yeah, as everyone said, it's one of the most clutch seasons, we've ever seen from a player. But, I wanted to say something else. I mean, we were comparing his season with Cristiano's and Messi's respective seasons, right? At their
Yes,
best,
in
the
terms
Champions
of
League.
dot, in terms of dot.
Yeah. So, as relating to just their singular seasons, let's divide it into three parts, right? One is clutch, two is orchestrating, and three is system independent. Now, let's compare all three players, right? Cristiano was clutch, one of the most clutch players. He is the definition of system independent. He can play in any system, under any coach, in any role. But was he really the orchestrator of the entire attack? I don't think so. Yeah.
I think I know where nobody's going with it, but no one
Yeah.
continue to cook,
Now,
continue to
yeah.
cook.
Now, Lionel Messi, pure orchestrator, right? Complete orchestrator, one of the best orchestrators we have ever seen, the best of his generation, right? Clutch, he has been clutch. We cannot, We cannot forget that he has been clutch. A lot of turnovers, a lot of comebacks. He has been clutch, but system independent.
I think you can
Well,
say
system
That's
independent.
where.
Let's
That's
not
where.
cook. Let's
Uncomfortable,
not
man.
prepare the
Uncomfortable
meal.
That's where.
conversation, man.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
not prepare
where.
the meal.
Yeah,
Casey's
that's
about to
where.
get mad. I can
Conversation,
see
man.
it.
They're not ready, bro.
That's where.
No, man. They're not ready for this, bro.
Yeah, that's where he lacks, right?
Mhm.
See now, when I just noticed this, when I observed the shortcomings of CR7, no one panicked. And as soon as I said something against Messi, there was a furor. But anyway, now let's come to Benzema, right? Clutch and the orchestrator and completely system independent from Pellegrini to Zizou to Mourinho to Ancelotti. He was the number one first pick choice, no questions asked, even if Cristiano was benched in a few games. Over a decade.
Perfectly said.
We're
Perfectly
So
talking
said.
about a
that's
full season.
so Dodd. So when it comes to Dodd, I think these three things count. At least when it comes to the highest level.
But we're talking about a single
I
season.
mean, can I respond
That's
to it?
that's
That's
Oh,
nonsense.
Casey's mad.
It's
Casey. You
actually
can't.
nonsense.
Casey, you can't respond to that.
It's completely
Casey, you
nonsense.
can't
Yeah,
respond to that.
because ask any
Yeah,
Barca fan.
let's listen to Spotify FC. Yeah. What are you
Let's
saying?
ask any Barca fan. Valverde is very
That's a
different from any
violation.
Barca coach we had. Like, what are you talking about system independent?
Casey, don't
No,
waste
okay.
your breath.
Valverde literally built the team around Messi.
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't know
he
what you're
said
talking about.
system
Yeah, but
independent.
the
Like,
style
system
of
was very
football
different.
was
That's
not
what
is
was
not the
different.
same as Pep Guardiola. It doesn't
No,
matter
you
what the
can't.
system
Like,
built
this is
around
such
him.
nonsense. It's so easy to debunk. It's absolutely nonsense. As for Benzema under Zidane, like, you mean the season when he dropped 4 goals in 2017-18
Hey, Casey,
when
Casey.
Without Benzema, Cristiano can't cook.
hold on.
Benzema,
You didn't say
Benzema
so
existed
why
so
was he?
Hey,
Cristiano
look how
could
upset
fly.
Casey is, guys.
So why was he a
Benzema
scholar then?
walked so Cristiano could fly.
So why was he a
Benzema
scholar?
walked so
So
Cristiano
why
could
did you
fly.
make him a scholar then? Why did you make him a scholar?
Casey is
I was
upset.
feeling emotional. I was feeling emotional.
So 2 years you
Wait,
make him a scholar.
Itches, do
Ricardo,
you find it strange?
What's up,
Itches,
man?
do you find it strange that Messi hasn't won the UCL since Xavi retired?
Oh, since Neymar left.
Oh, but that's that's some
UCL
BS,
has nothing to
though.
do with Xavi, first of all. That 2015 UCL had nothing to do with Xavi. That was...
No. Xavi did play a part.
No. That's some BS, though. If you think,
Ricardo,
I could.
give flowers to Benzema, please. Give his flowers to
Well,
Benzema.
what's the question?
The question is Benzema's dot is greater than Messi or Ronaldo's dot, which they don't have one in terms
These
of the UCL
fellas,
season.
I mean, I already spoke to you about this the other day, man. Like, I don't think that all the dud lies on one player. It lies on the entire team. Bro.
Thank you, bro.
Ricardo, grow up.
Bro, I don't understand what's so hard to, like. Does Courtois, Modric,
real
eh?
Benzema have any?
Ricardo, oh, for God's sake, it's in terms of football. We know it's a freaking team game, but based on what Benzema did in footballing terms, it was a carry job in football terms. Ricardo, just give him his flowers. Just say yes. It is the greatest dud season for an individual. Just say yes.
Why? So
just say yes.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Okay, name one. Ricardo, name one.
Bro,
name one then.
It's up there. It's up there. I'm not saying it's not.
No, Ricardo, no. I don't want to hear up there. I want to say it is. It is.
Okay, name one better, Ricardo.
So,
Can you name one better?
Who's the one that said Conte? Because that was a good shout. That wasn't a bad shout. Was it not?
In every single UCL knockouts game.
Was Benzema clutching every single UCL game?
Yes.
Yes.
So
apart from the final.
Okay, so he was
even in the final he was kind of clutch as well.
So logically, you're saying every single round, but he wasn't clutching the final, so he wasn't.
He scored in the final. By the
No,
way.
he didn't.
That's
because
that,
they
and
won
he scored in the final.
But
That goal
he
counts.
goal should have counted.
That
That
goal
goal
counts.
should have counted.
Whether or not it should have
So
counted,
now
it
what?
didn't count. It didn't count.
It should have counted. Now what?
Bro. It's not even.
Ricardo, you're being petty right now.
Benzema was back for the best player in La Liga. Conte was garbage in the Premier League, bro. He was trash. Guts are trash till the New Year's came in February, where he started.
When we're talking about dud in terms of this season, nobody ever talks about La Liga. Everybody's talking about the Champions League, what he's done. This is probably
no, but overall as a season,
Barca fans, you guys are haters, you know. But I respect it. I actually respect the hate. I respect the hate, guys.
This is the system independent player that Habib is talking about.
What?
Benzema might need to. Okay, so thank you for that, man. All right.
Nah.
So let's take the debates. So all right,
also, just one line. Let's compare Benzi's season, right? Benzi's this third season with Messi's Copa America season and Cristiano's Euro season. Which is more dead?
Of course, it's Benzema.
What?
Why do you
Ronaldo
compare
had a
to-
poor Euros. I don't want to hear
Yeah, he had
it.
a poor. Yeah, I don't.
He had
Yeah, I
a
don't
very
get
poor
that.
Euros.
Yeah,
And those are the
Ronaldo,
worst
Ronaldo
Euros I've
isn't
seen in
poor
my
at the
life.
Euro.
No, he wasn't.
That
He
was
was
the
not poor
worst
at the Euro.
Euros ever.
Top scorer at the Euros, man. Top
Iceland
scorer at the Euros.
made it to the
Top scorer at
semi-finals,
the
guys.
Euros, baby.
Iceland.
Top scorer at the
Iceland.
Euros, baby. Top scorer at the Euros, man. Respect.
That's how poor the Euros were. Hey, Wilton, that's how poor the Euros was, bro.
Wait.
This
Didn't
messing of
Patrick
Euro,
Schick
bro.
score like? Come on. Wait, hold
No,
on. Let me
they,
see to do
they
this.
tied the same. They tied, bro. They tied.
Let me
Ronaldo
see to do
top
this.
scorer, bro.
Shout out to your
Respect
Talents
Ronaldo,
FC
man.
man. So winning Real a UCL is done now. Hashtag do it with Spurs. Talents FC. Very simple Spurs. It is done. It is done. Talents FC, shut
This
up.
guy.
Mario
That's true, though.
Balotelli.
That is true.
This guy is the
Okay.
greatest super
All right.
chatter.
The biggest done is not trying to manage his.
I mean, that is true. I agree.
Benzema helps Zara get a UCL, man. That's done.
Shout out to Mo.
That is done,
HH. All I want is to talk
Hey,
about
hey,
the
Mo,
UCL.
shut up.
8-7.
Mo, shut up. Mo, shut up, bro.
8-7.
What are you
Look
on?
at your people, man. 8-7. He says
Mo,
8-7
don't
soon.
stop doing this to me, Mo, man. Please, man. I get
Talents FC World Cup. WC is right. The only thing Benzema can carry is a camera. He had Casemiro, Cruz, Modric, Cavani, Vini, best young player and best goalkeeper. Hashtag Real win CL is basic. God, Talents, get out of here. Chris, HH after applying the Madrid tax, the Benzema dud is no. There is no. What kind of Madrid tax it is? Nobody. Madrid were the underdogs in every single game. If not for the referee, Chelsea would have won that game.
Bro.
Chelsea would have won that game if it's not for the referee.
You can go back.
if it wasn't for Mendy,
No, but the fact is, if Messi had done the same thing Benzema did, I would not hear the end of it.
I would not hear the end of it, bro.
Just because it's
Oh wow, man.
Just
I would
because
not.
it's
It's true,
Benzema, now
baby.
guys
You know
are
it's
gonna
true.
hate
You know
you.
it's true.
Wait,
You
hold
guys
on,
still,
hold
you
on,
guys
hold on,
still,
hold
you
on,
guys still
hold on,
talk about
Chris.
18-19, bro.
Chris,
Nah, Fred, I don't
2019
even care.
Messi, Copa del Rey is real dud. Coman tax. No,
I don't think we ever
No, it
won a
wasn't.
trophy with Coleman.
No, it wasn't.
No,
No,
you
it
won
wasn't.
Copa del
No,
Rey.
yeah, the Copa
Mike,
del
the
Rey.
Copa del
Copa
Rey
del
is
Rey.
dud. The
Copa
Copa del
del
Rey is
Rey.
dud.
I don't know. We didn't even win Copa del Rey
Yes, you did.
2019.
Yes, you did.
Coleman,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
With
Not
Coleman, you did.
2019 Copa del Rey. We didn't win.
I swear you won it the
We
year
lost to
after
Valencia.
Copa got cancelled.
Yeah, they lost to Gadesh.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Valencia.
they lost to Valencia.
Yeah, we lost to
They
Valencia.
We won the league title that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So,
only lost one. They only lost one game in the league time. I'm not hearing it.
Fire the see. If I said Dembele, both footed but equally bad with.
I agree.
Thank you.
Hella
He's back now. He's back now.
RR7. Oh god. Let me guess what he's going to say. Benzema's second greatest UCL player, not the system player. Oh,
Exactly.
let me guess. Who's number one? So it must be Chris.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
seven.
Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo.
Shane,
come on, it's Ronaldo,
I don't
man.
care. Vardy's done with no.
Yeah, but
Vardy's
Okay.
I could say Mahrez as well. Mahrez was so
You see,
good in that
who was
thing.
more important, Vardy or Mahrez?
Kante, actually.
I mean,
Kante.
No,
Wasn't even them
Some
two. It was
people
actually
say
Kante.
Kante.
Nah,
Some people say
Mahrez.
Kante.
It was
Why do you
Mahrez.
say
Mahrez.
Kante?
Didn't Mahrez
He's playing
win
next to
player of the year?
Drinkwater, guys. I'll just let you know that he's playing next to
Mahrez
Drinkwater.
won player of the
You
year.
make
Drinkwater was good.
Drinkwater a Premier League winner. How do you do
Drinkwater.
Like, no. Kante said what's up, man. Kante said what's
No,
up,
but
man.
didn't
But I
Mahrez
said
win-
Chelsea made him a champion as well. Didn't Chelsea buy him?
Didn't
Yeah,
Mahrez
he
win
won the
player
Yes,
of the
it's
year?
true.
I think Mahrez won player of the year, did he not?
Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
look, man, we're out of here, man. Whatever it is, guys. Peace out. Stay tuned. Remember, we'll be back Monday nights. Hangouts. Monday nights members hangouts is back on Monday nights and Tuesday.
Hey.
Chelsea against
Nobody cares. Ratio.
Southampton. Southampton against we're back Tuesday live show. The biggest club in the world. One love. Peace out. Wait. Are you mocking the legit UCL champs?
You're gonna get smashed though. You know
UCL,
Southampton's gonna move to you lot.
H7. Let's
They're
see
gonna
you
move
keep your
to you
100%
lot.
record. You
They're gonna
Peace
move
out.
to you lot.
Peace out.